Drew McIntyre finally got the upper hand on him. About to hit him in the head with some steel stairs. Just hit him in the face with some steel stairs. Once. Ooh, twice.
Okay.
Stairs to the back.
It's crazy, dog.
No, in the corner.
It's a stiff match. Stairs to the back again. Are we live?
Let me see.
Ronnie, what was the scores to the games earlier today? You didn't check nothing out? DJ, did you see the games?
Trash. The Thunder blew out the Grizzlies. They did like 51. And,
51?
It was bad.
It was 50? When I saw it was 30.
I might be wrong with calculations.
Oh, okay.
It was big time.
Damn. I heard Ja was like late game fouling people. Like,
And then I think he's checked out. And I think, and then the Celtics, they were close at halftime, and then the Celtics blew it open. They beat the Magic by like 15.
there you go.
About time. And Ronnie said we're live.
Yeah, we live.
What up, y'all?
Welcome back, fam. We are currently watching the Drew McIntyre and the Let's Get Business Together Undertaker match. Started off with some stiff shots. Pause.
Ronnie, do we have we need to go live on Twitch. We're good. I'll figure it out as we're doing it.
But dude set us up on Twitch last night.
Yeah, this morning.
All right, so stay tuned. We'll be on Twitch live tonight.
Oh, we about to be live right now, player.
Live any minute on Twitch.
Oh, that was smooth.
I missed it. What'd he do?
He
a
jumped over the
somersault?
ropes.
Over
Did
the
a
top?
Topo Campoyo or whatever that thing is.
Word.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre's low key super athletic, man.
He's had one hell of a year.
Yeah, man. He had the title twice this year.
Has he?
No.
He won the title at WrestleMania last year. Mm-hmm. And then didn't he get the title one more time?
No. He kept getting cheated out of it by
CM Punk?
Yeah.
I thought he caught it one more time and then lost it.
Damian Priest just threw a chair. It hit Drew McIntyre in the face. I believe Drew McIntyre is such a better wrestler than Damian Priest.
But isn't that the point where they put him in the ring with him?
I guess to build Damian Priest up like he's a world beater.
This match is not to build up Drew McIntyre, and I think that's why he didn't want the match initially. I think he wanted a challenge, like maybe another rematch with CM Punk. By the way, the Slammy Awards came out yesterday.
Yeah.
And Match of the Year was a tie. Match of the Year was a tie between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Main event of WrestleMania 40. Mm-hmm. And the tie was between that match and CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
The Hell in a Cell?
Hell in a Cell. They called a tie for Match of the Year. Whoa. Was that a South of Heaven?
Now, the South of Heaven is a sit-down chokeslam.
Yeah, it looked like he was afraid to sit down, though.
I would have been.
It looked like he was supposed to, but he was afraid to.
With the chair around my
It looked
neck.
like he hesitated. That was supposed to be a South of Heaven, right? Because he ended up on his knees. Does he have like stilts on the bottom of his boots, like make him taller?
Lifts? I don't think so. The thing with Damian Priest, he used to be like super overweight.
Yes, I remember that.
It's right there. You think right there, then, right? You won't put mine there? Why is he wearing that, like, whatever the fuck that is?
It's
like
leotard?
a singlet, pant singlet, huh?
The leotard?
Yeah, like what the?
which is weird because like he didn't wear that last year.
He did not.
He wore something almost like that, like
Yeah.
less leather, and he wore some Jordans underneath like some sneaker covers, so you couldn't see the front of the Jordans, but I knew they were Jordans. He wore some 13s.
That's weird.
Yeah, he's fully committed to like the SMD.
Why does he have turtles on the
Right,
back
bro,
of his
I-
trunk?
I was
Is that
just
like
thinking that.
a cultural thing?
Maybe? And then it has like handprints.
What culture do you mean?
Like Puerto Rico. He's Puerto Rican. Is the
Well, it's only one turtle. It's something else on the other cheek. What's that? It's like a triangle.
Razor's Edge. Oh! Hold that, bitch.
1, 2.
He gonna kick out. That was too easy of a kick out.
Shout out to Razor Ramon with the Razor's Edge appearance in the
Goat.
WrestleMania straight
Goat.
to the table.
David Priest is no Razor Ramon though.
No, he is not.
he is not.
Just
No,
saying.
he's not. Put some respect in that man's name. I appreciate the move, though.
Facts. Yeah, he doesn't move the needle for me, bro.
Who, Damian Priest?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it that is causing you to feel that way?
I don't know. It just the whole makeup.
It
It doesn't seem like him.
That could definitely be him, but he's acting like a tough guy, and he doesn't come across as a tough guy. You know, it's not genuine to me. Like when he was beefing with talking to Jacob Fatu, we both come from the streets. No.
Is he? I don't know. I was gonna say the Repo Man. He reminds me of, but
The Repo Man.
Ooh,
Like,
who's
you know what I mean?
bleeding?
Shout out to the Repo Man.
There's some blood out there.
this is the second time he did that.
2.
The double arm DDT on the steel. He did that in the promo.
Dude, I've never seen this back tattoo. What is that? Is that a skull and crossbones on
Oh,
Damian Priest?
Damian Priest.
Yeah, he's got like a huge back tat.
They said
Yeah.
this is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, these are some heavy hitting stuff, man.
If you saw it live,
You'd hear all these smacks and booms.
Got
and
you.
you'd be like, damn.
Did you hear that they're saying that Vegas crowd is underwhelming, like for the
Yeah.
spectacle, like they're
Yeah.
not giving it the energy that it actually needs.
Oh, yeah, we was in Philly and they was losing their mind in Philly.
It just seems boring. But it's a big fucking stadium.
Ooh. You know, night one, we were freezing cold. Remember that, Chase?
Yeah.
It was freezing cold night
Freezing.
one.
Well, last year,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Philly was freezing that
And
first
people
night.
had on T-shirts and everything. Me and Steve got
We were ready.
coats because we went to WrestleMania in Jersey.
No, that was in New York, right?
That was Jersey.
Oh,
that
it was Jersey, yeah.
MetLife, right? And it was April, like a week before Nip's funeral, right? Nip had just passed, and we were up there. We were up close to heaven.
Yeah, we were sitting with God. And it was, I had like a t-shirt on. And when I tell you, like, man, it was cold. I was like, okay, next time I know better. So then when we hit WrestleMania in Philly, I was like, yo, it's going to be cold, bro. Like, layer up. And we were both layered up. We were straight.
Oh, okay.
Damian Priest threw 2 tables on the outside of the ring.
Again, when you tried to mimic the greats, man.
What a bump. Halfway through an old school, and the Undertaker came from the grave and said, nope.
Not today. What do you think, who's the best bump taker that you've seen?
Like ever? Or just like...
Maybe recently.
Ever is probably Shane McMahon.
Okay.
Only other person will probably be Mankind.
So are we talking about stunt bumps or bumps?
Well, however you want to do it. Who sells as
Because
well?
they're different.
Okay.
Because we're talking Shane McMahon, I would give you that, right? Mankind, like stunt bumps. If we're talking bumps,
like just bad bumps.
like
Who sells? Who sells? Yeah.
Or who sells the best
Yeah.
bumps?
Yeah.
Let's say
Shawn Michaels, The Rock could sell some bumps. Even Ric Flair
Yeah.
would sell some bumps. So there's some bump sellers out there.
Oh, Claymore?
Yeah.
Claymore into
Damn.
the head of Damian Priest with a chair as a helmet.
That's it.
1, 2.
I think Damian Priest is what. Oh,
Concussed?
sheesh.
You think he's
I
concussed?
thought he was gonna kick out.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking
No, he
about.
ate that.
That was a good.
McIntyre with the W.
That was a good 15-minute match. I knew. Wow.
Can you bet on wrestling?
Yeah, you can.
So like Triple H is betting on these.
He's definitely gonna have to
wrestling? Like,
charge
what?
it though, Ronnie.
Huh?
So Triple H can bet on wrestling.
I have a duel.
Wrestling.
Why can't he?
Because he owns the thing.
Yeah, but it isn't like those when you place the bets. Isn't that anonymous?
you.
Like anybody can bet.
Yeah, but if they found
So, like-
out, that's a violation.
I want to do the Twitch like up close and personal.
Because they know wrestling is entertainment. So,
But
oh, what's he doing?
But what are you thinking? Got you.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Damian Priest gets his win at WrestleMania.
The one thing that Drew does not get credit for.
Or I'm sorry, Drew McIntyre gets his win at WrestleMania.
Is one thing Drew doesn't get his credit for is holding WWE down through the pandemic. He doesn't get enough credit for that. To be honest with you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he got blessed with a new contract over the last year. So he got a new contract, and the rumor is it was a pretty big contract. He got exactly what he wanted. I don't know how much. So it was enough to keep him there. He's been getting a lot of shine with some of the top wrestlers in the company. He's had an epic rivalry and match of the year with CM Punk this year. He won and lost the heavyweight title this year, the WWE title. So yeah, shout out to him.
If we need to charge it, there's a double door right here.
Having a great year.
I know how we go charge the phone.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it from just call it right there.
Yeah, we gotta
My
get
cable's
the.
not long anymore. I done fucked up.
What happened?
Unless we use someone else's phone to do the stream. No, we have Twitch. We set up the Twitch, so we're going live on Twitch. Mm-hmm. So we're just trying to figure out what happened. It closed out again?
Yeah. Hey, Serge, just
You
in
mind
time.
closing the door, Serge? You mind closing it?
Yeah, can you get your
Huh?
That's not the PlayStation? Oh, it is the PlayStation.
yeah,
Yeah.
this thing
What up?
We got booted off.
yeah, here you go.
My hand. What's up, player? What's up? What's
Yo,
up?
what's World War Z Aftermath? What is that?
The zombie game.
Oh, it's dope?
No.
Last time.
Oh, okay.
Last time.
Okay.
What happened?
It keeps-
It stopped.
I keep.
Yeah, so the fire stick was running, but no sound. So,
Yeah. So I mean. So who's the rundown next? Who's the next match?
I don't know. I'm about to find out right now.
All this, and I'm gonna be stuck up on.
I guess Serge could probably talk into that camera as well. So that's the Twitch live camera. So you're gonna be obviously sitting here, and then Ronnie's gonna be sitting where you normally sit.
Showing
And
some
just because
celebrities
the
out there.
microphone's gonna be right there, Serge. Yours, yeah.
A lot of UFC. Daniel Cormier.
yeah, so
Front
this
row.
was stuck on this screen. Oh, there you go. So Bianca Belair lost.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
I saw that. I saw that. match.
Tony
How
Kill
was it?
Tony.
Was it good?
That match was good. That match was good, and then it's who I call Io.
Oh yeah. We need to have some stakes for these.
What happened?
For these predictions.
It's doing the same thing it was last night.
But wasn't that where it was yesterday or no?
No,
There you go. That's it right there. That's live.
this is live.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Nah, that's from last night.
Oh, okay.
That's highlights of all gas, no brakes. 5-2.
You know Haku jumped the
Barricade?
barricade yesterday?
What do you mean?
Haku, when he came out and congratulated him, he jumped the barricade. He was in the crowd, but he jumped the barricade. He wasn't supposed to do
Wasn't
that.
nobody gonna stop him?
Hell no.
Nobody.
Yo, who is he in relation to?
He's Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa's dad.
Oh, okay. Huh?
And then but he was Jacob Fatu's dad's partner in the Islanders. Haku. Yeah.
Yo, this shit's not long enough either.
Greatest wrestling movie ever made, starring the Tonga Kid, Roddy Piper, the Barbarian,
Shout out to the chat. Let us know where you're from.
Body Slam. You've never seen Body Slam? You've seen Body Slam, right?
What's that about?
It's about wrestling. Roddy Piper, the Tonga Kid.
Yes. Probably is.
Oh, so familiar.
The Barbarian's in it, I believe. Ric Flair's in it too.
Oh,
But he's not like, he's just a feature. It froze again.
All the shit for this.
Connected to your hotspot?
Mountains of flavor, those crispy peaks. 12 flavors, Ovo, the whole life.
What did they just do?
Ginger and lake.
which superstar defeated Asuka? What'd that say?
Asuka, Charlotte Flair.
I never saw it before. I was just reading it. This is Peacock that had that up there?
Yeah. It could
I
have
don't-
been there, man. I feel that Asuka should have won that match.
Where is Asuka?
She's hurt. And then she was going through some nonsense with
She was getting bullied online or something like that?
I think stalked, not bullied.
Damn.
Like, now I can't get this shit vertical. Like, landscape move? Come on, bro.
This shit's getting crazy. Why does that gonna keep freezing?
What the fuck is this now?
Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Is it fucking up there now too?
I need some food.
This is a pain in the ass. I guess nothing yet. Oh, you got a live stream and shit going on.
No, I got the Peacock open too.
Okay.
Did the match start? Let's see.
It's frozen on yours too?
I had just back. No, it's back on.
Oh, this
Hello.
is the
Looks like it's the 4-way
my
match
nigga, I need
coming
to
up.
see this. Come on, player. Come on, player.
All right, so let's get the picks real quick. So with the 4-way, who is it? It's
Dominic
Penta.
Mysterio. Let's see if we get the fire stick going, because I could listen to his phone and vibe out with that.
Let's just see one last time. You about to restart it?
So Penta's heading out first. We got Penta.
WWE.
We got Braun Breaker.
Put the fire stick on here.
We got Dominic.
Change it and put it. Bye. Put all this change it.
Who's number 4? Dominic and who?
Finn.
And Finn Balor. I'll start off my pick for this. Who's got the belt, first of all? Is it Braun?
Braun, yeah.
Braun Breaker has
Sir,
the
what you
belt.
do with the? Oh, no, it's over there. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Penta.
It started.
Ooh, you know what? I might have to switch to Dominic. Serge, I agree. And I said that yesterday. I'm going Dominic too.
I'm going Braun, man. Braun, my man, so he gonna retain it. No. Braun, I'm just saying, he gonna retain it.
Chase, who's your pick? Who's your pick? So we got 3 Dominics and 1 Braun Breaker. Who?
You think so? You think so? That fast?
If you what?
It's my mat.
Oh, he's gonna be the next world champion
How are they gonna build that though? How do you build that?
because he beat the hell out of Jey Uso. That's how you build it.
No, I'm saying, but how? Like, how are they connected right now?
Who?
Jey Uso and
And Braun?
Braun.
The hell out of Jey Uso.
How long ago was this?
It was like earlier this year.
Okay.
Jey Uso won the Intercontinental title, held it for like 2 weeks, and lost that job. Like,
Got you.
We're just gonna have to leave it like this for right now. If it messes up again, then we'll go. But this is
So you're not plugging it up over there now?
nah, because it's only one
Outlet?
Was it charging the phone?
Yo, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious Dominic's gonna win this match
Why is it obvious?
because the storylines.
Are they too predictable?
Yeah.
So then where does Penta go? From?
he doesn't need the belt right now.
Let me say, but where does he go?
Well, his brother's here,
Tag team, you think?
possibly.
And then they got that Triple
We
A
can.
thing going
Ronnie's hungry.
Nah, we do whatever, Ronnie. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm riding with you. Whatever you want.
I'm gonna get this. It's
Just no pork.
I don't have a phone. I got a phone.
I don't have a phone.
I got the chat and I got the thing on here.
on. Which we call
Sir, do you mind using your phone? You might as well hand it to Ronnie, maybe. Nigga, we engaging it, nigga, you know what I'm saying? We engaging. You want to just do pizza again?
Whatever y'all want to do.
Or you want to do pizza again, Steve?
We do it. I don't care what we do. I just don't want pork.
Sir, I owe you from yesterday. So let me here's some stuff, and how am I gonna do that?
God, why is this
You
shit
have
so
Zelle?
long?
Do I go?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has cash. Have cash out.
I don't catch up.
That's why I had to use Moat yesterday.
Yeah, your phone didn't come up though. Your number didn't come up. No.
Why was this intro so long? This build up.
4 people. They told all 4 storylines. Come on, player.
No, I'm just saying.
Is
Like,
this
it's
behind-
not long.
Behind a little bit, or is it?
Yeah.
In by like a good minute. It does right.
Hell yeah.
Penta coming out here looking like the green
Ranger.
Ninja Turtle, the Green Ranger.
He looked more like a reptile from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, all day.
That barbecue joint was good.
The white pizza was good too.
Yeah.
Is your Zelle hooked up to your email? No. No.
Oh, he can't walk like this the entire time.
This is about to be exciting. We got
Hell
fun
yeah.
fact about Penta. Penta was in AEW. Had a great run as a tag team champion. Then wasn't used for like half a year.
longer than that.
Because he was
Right?
hurt?
No.
They just
No, he
stopped.
did get hurt. No, his brother got hurt. So Penta was put on the shelf
Yep.
and they asked for their release. And they were held in AEW
Hostage.
hostage.
Wow.
Because they didn't want him to go to WWE.
So why shelve him then? You know what I mean?
So nobody sees them, so they don't have the buzz
popularity.
going behind them.
And the night he debuted in WWE, when we watched it, they said that his merch went through the roof that night.
And it also helped that he was in
Prior.
his hometown.
So if you remember watching him introduced
Yeah.
in that match, there was tons of people in the stadium that had his
Mask?
Penta mask on already.
That's fire.
And the crazy thing is AEW never sold that. For merch, they never sold his mask.
Why?
I don't know.
Probably not thinking about it like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why the WWE is who they are.
Yeah. Like, how do you don't sell that mask?
That and the success of Rey Mysterio shit.
But
So it's
wouldn't you
like,
think
yeah,
that? Like,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah. Facts.
So, good to him. And then his brother followed right behind him 2-3 months later.
I wish we would have got more of Bobby Phoenix though yesterday.
Who?
Is it Bobby or Ray Phoenix? I mean, I wish we got more of the match yesterday. I thought it was a shorter match.
You could
You
see
kind
his,
of almost forget about it though.
you could see his athleticism and everything.
Yeah, yeah. I would like to see more of it, especially on a stage like this.
Well, the thing is, I think they're building up Chad Gable right now as Americano.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying a longer match so we can see his skill set. That's all.
It could have been longer than the
That's
Charlotte
all.
match.
All right, so listen.
'Cause that,
Yes.
that was
Yes.
Listen, so there's a lot of politics that we don't see in WWE. One of them is people earning their time at WrestleMania. So one of the things is, especially if you're new, you will get heat backstage if you spend too much time out there and you just got there, as opposed to somebody who's been on the road all year long, finally gets their opportunity, and they get less time than you. That could create heat for you.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's like politics behind it when it comes to the wrestlers also.
He's wearing white, so he might
My
go.
boy Dominic coming out looking like a star.
He had a mask on
He got
too.
popped. That's a dope pop. Good pop.
Oh yeah. Whose mask is that though? Is that Dominic? That's a Mysterio mask?
It looks like it.
That's not his dad though.
Barbecue chicken, maybe. Are you going Jordans again? Yeah, barbecue chicken.
That looks like Rey
Yeah,
Mysterio.
that was good.
Serge, can you come put your number in?
He's wearing white, so that means he might be heel. I mean, the babyface, no?
No, hell no. He's the biggest heel in
I'm saying, you don't think he
WWE.
turns babyface tonight?
Nah.
Or he can't, probably.
You're ordering Jordans again?
He is legit. In my opinion, Dominic Mysterio,
Steve wants a white pizza, though.
not today, but I'm saying like half a decade from now, maybe sooner, he's the next Eddie Guerrero.
You think so?
Oh yeah, all day.
He's a future world champion.
Yeah, like he's
You think
huge.
so? Well,
Shout out to
I
Dominic's
don't
father,
wanna
Eddie Guerrero.
say it over there.
Word.
You know,
But I'll type it on Serge's phone. And
WWE
then,
deep cut.
Is that an app or a website?
It's an app on the phones, but the website, try twitch.com. And the username is running.1. You don't see Twitch? Eddie Guerrero, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
If you notice, he keeps the look. He always has the mullet.
You
He
think that was his
he
guy?
does a little shimmy when he comes into the ring
You
all the
think it was his
time.
guy? It was
Oh,
almost
yeah.
his godfather, almost, right?
Yeah,
They were tight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like his favorite wrestler.
What
Remember-
the hell is this?
Remember the match where Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero fought
Custody?
for custody and
Yeah.
Dominic?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's definitely his favorite wrestler.
that's fair. I just feel like I was watching some of his older. It seems like he moves slow. He's almost like he's not athletic, but he's athletic. If that makes sense. It's like slow. His pace is.
Takes his time.
Yeah.
That's his father teaching him how to wrestle. You know who else does that?
Who?
Roman Reigns.
You think he
He
takes his
controls
time?
the match. He takes his time. He's not like super. He doesn't go too fast.
Yeah.
People don't get hurt with him. Bret Hart. Like some of the best take their time in the ring.
Yeah,
That's
but
why.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's why we keep saying like Dominic's gonna be great.
It just seems like it's. I don't know. It's like, but it's not. I just see it. I can't explain it. I can just see how slow paced he is in terms of how everyone else is moving. It's cool to see, but I haven't watched enough of him to like.
Nah, whatever y'all had yesterday.
Why does he wear the T-shirt around his waist?
He always does that.
Yeah, it's
I think
weird.
it's just his own style.
His style.
You know, I could see Finn Balor teaming up with like Jimmy Uso or something like that.
Why? Who else could see that?
I don't like Finn. You like Finn Balor?
Finn Balor's nasty.
He used to be really good, and I used to like him
When
a
he had
lot.
the face paint and shit like that, I thought it was better.
Nah, I didn't like when he had the fake locks and all that. I didn't like
That's fair.
Demon. I didn't like Demon Finn. I like the Bullet Club Finn Balor. But the thing is, Finn Balor. Once you look at some of these other wrestlers, is a really tiny guy.
Finn?
Yeah, he's a very good wrestler. He's just a very tiny. Like it's not believable. You know what I'm saying? Super ripped. I mean, he'd be king of the cruiserweights for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
But it's like the cruiserweight division doesn't really exist like it did in the days of WCW and all that. Seems like everybody wants to be like a heavyweight wrestler. But
Speaking of that, how come Billy Kidman was never like over? He was good. What did you?
He was over.
I'm saying, like, how come he never came over? Did he ever come over to
Yeah,
the W?
he did.
Did he?
Yeah, but
what was
he
his
never-
name
Billy Kidman.
when he came to WWE?
Yeah,
Really?
he was over. He beat
I don't
Hulk
remember
Hogan.
him. He beat who?
Hulk Hogan in WCW, right before Hulk Hogan left. But it didn't go anywhere because they didn't really push Kidman like that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna be
Here comes Scott and Rick Steiner.
Do you think like the transition failed of the talent and shit like that? Did they pluck the right talent from WCW?
they
took all the
plucked
talent.
they plucked what they could take, right?
Who would go? Because it was a choice on both sides.
So what would you do, right? If you got a guaranteed check, you don't have to work,
For 2 years.
right?
Yeah.
Goldberg's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Scott Steiner wasn't going anywhere. All these people,
Why don't you think Big Papa Pump? Did he ever come? He didn't come
he
to
came.
Yeah, hell
Did he?
yeah. He had a rival. He did a rivalry with him and Triple H.
I don't remember.
They had a bench pressing competition.
I was probably not even paying attention. At
Yeah,
that
they
point.
had like all these competitions, and then Triple H went over on him
Got you.
But he had a broken foot though.
because at that time,
During the
Tri-
whole.
yeah, but at that time, Triple H was going over on everybody from WCW. Like he was just going over, and that was kind of like Vince's way of saying, "Yeah, we beat you guys, we won." And I think that's why Vince really fumbled the bag on that because he could have did a real invasion. He could have had real rivalries, real like matchups.
But
That's
with
like,
who though?
Was that ego?
Yes, it was definitely ego. It was Vince taking his ball and going home with it.
Got
But
you.
with who though?
With
During
who?
that time.
Eric Bischoff?
from the WCW Invasion, who was good enough?
Who was good enough?
Yeah, outside of Booker T and Diamond Dallas Page.
Okay, so in my opinion, I felt like Booker T, he buried Booker T, he buried the NWO, he buried Goldberg. Who else was I going to say? Because the Radicals were kind of already there. So like Saturn and Chris
They did
Benoit
Saturn
and Chris
dirty.
Jericho.
But that was Saturn's fault.
With the mop and everything, Saturn, he hurt somebody in the ring.
He beat somebody up.
He beat somebody up in the ring because that person botched him.
Got you.
And so then he physically assaulted him in the ring, and they gave him a mop as a toy, as a gimmick for a minute.
But Booker T, I don't think Booker T got a raw deal because he was
Damn.
WCW champion. He was,
Booker?
he was highly
Ooh.
My thing is like,
positioned.
there were times where,
Let's go.
whenever there was an opportunity for maybe WCW to get the upper hand or to get a win, I felt like Vince kind of like prevented that. So,
The only thing I agree with you, I think he should have won at WrestleMania.
that's what I'm
over
saying.
Triple H.
Yeah,
Cool.
like
Booker T.
Triple H was burying everybody at that time.
And that was the worst one because he said your nappy hair doesn't belong here and all this. I'm dead serious.
Damn.
You don't remember that?
I was watching at the time.
Yeah,
Oh, my
Booker T
gosh.
should have won that match.
Wow.
So Triple H beat Booker T and made him submit, right? But besides Booker T,
Look at this one right here. This is vintage Goldberg right here.
oh yeah, all
There
day.
you go.
Like besides Booker T, I think he ruined DDP.
Oh man, DDP was the other one
But
I
it was
forgot
his back
about.
though?
Huh?
He's back though.
What do you mean?
Nah,
back
he
failed
was
him,
so
no?
good.
They had him as like a pedophile,
like a
like
stalker.
stalking people. Yeah, you don't remember that
Stalking
storyline?
Undertaker's wife.
They
Yeah.
had him stalking the Remember Undertaker had his wife's name Sarah
Sarah,
tattooed
yeah.
on his neck?
Yep.
They made DDP stalk Sarah. Like was outside of her bedroom when she was in the
they did him
bathroom,
dirty.
like looking through the window, like he
Yeah.
was obsessed with her.
They did him dirty.
They,
They make these people do these storylines. They can't say no.
They
I
could
mean,
say no.
and you not get paid and you not get a check and you're
Just for
not.
creative purposes, yeah.
Yeah, they could say no. DDP
that's-
should have said no.
That's crazy.
A lot of
that-
those guys are company men though. They do what's best for the company. Like they put the company first.
You think DDP is one of those guys?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So, but outside of
Cody Rhodes' dad wearing the fucking bumblebee suit.
That's fire though.
His son Dustin wearing the fucking
Gold
gold dust
Dust.
shit. Hey, they're like company men. You just make it work.
But
Whatever.
They did great with them.
They
both.
did great.
Yeah.
And that's another thing with the WCW guys, right? Outside of the big guys, like Sting, Ric Flair, Goldberg, and whoever else you name that was a big dude.
That was it really.
Who
Booker
else?
T.
Who else
Yep.
in that invasion storyline that wasn't ECW could have gotten over?
Who what?
Who else in that WCW invasion
Yep.
line is a storyline could have gotten over?
But this is the thing, right?
I mean, Chris Benoit, but you don't like
this
to
is
say
the
that.
thing. This is how I feel about it. There were guys. The Radicals went there
Uh-oh.
just before they
Double
purchased
suplex?
it. That was amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker just
He better.
belly to back suplex two guys at the same time.
Serge, I just sent you I just sent it to you, Serge. Yeah.
Thank you. Yo, the Jordans is closed. Y'all mind pizza from another spot?
Oh, I
Wherever's
don't
open.
care,
You can
bro.
do famous, right?
Whatever's open. Famous is probably the only thing that's open probably right now.
Famous pizza?
Yeah.
Probably the only thing that's open.
And I'll take any kind of pizza y'all want. I don't care.
You don't think what you call it?
Just no
Chris
pork.
Benoit?
No pork. So
Chris
listen,
Benoit
this
gotta
is, this
run.
is my thing.
That's what I'm saying.
He got to run. I'm talking about the invasion storyline.
So
that
that's
don't
what
count.
I'm talking about. This is how he fumbled the bag.
Vince.
Yes, this is
Okay.
how Vince fumbled the bag. It's an invasion storyline.
I know, but go ahead. Okay.
It's
My fault. I don't mean to cut you off. Famous is closed.
Just look for something, I guess, at this point, if you wouldn't mind.
this is an invasion storyline, right? Chase,
Yep.
you with me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So think about it. You got all these wrestlers that came from WCW just before you sold it. I'm talking about Dean Malenko, Saturn, Chris Benoit,
Raven.
Raven,
Yeah. Did Conan
Chris
come on?
Jericho. These are people that came just before it got sold, right?
I think Dean Malenko was done
and
by
Chris
then.
Benoit. But listen though, but just stay with
Yeah.
me. So then you have the invasion, right?
Yep.
But that's the twist. So when it's WCW versus WWF, double suplex is crazy. When it's WCW versus WWF, they got this man looking like Superman in the ring right now.
Is he not?
You use the Radicals and those guys that came in just before. You have them pretend to be WWF, and then that's the
That
switch.
would have worked. That would have worked.
That's the invasion. That's the secret invasion. That's how they take over.
Yeah.
You can still have WWF go over, but that's how, right? And then you start bringing in the NWO and all that, and it's a real invasion. Like WWF on a Monday Night Raw is all WCW talent.
They ruined the NWO big time.
Yeah,
Who
like
did?
it should have been.
So-
it should have been all WCW talent on a Monday Night Raw, like
Roster.
invasion. Like, where's the WWF guys?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Looking back on it, WCW should have went over. Then you could bring the NWO
Exactly.
as
After.
the bosses later.
But at that point, it wasn't NWO like a mockery because everyone joined the fucking NWO.
But they could have reset it
Okay.
Yeah.
because it's a switch, right?
True.
And then WCW forces their way on to WWF. So now SmackDown is WCW.
But they didn't have a hot start anyway because of Buff Bagwell. That's another thing.
That's kind of corny.
Because they should have never did that match.
Yeah.
Look, he's getting over. No,
Who, Buff Bagwell?
no. Dom. They were just cheering for Dom.
That's because nobody likes Finn Balor.
Oh, really?
They're on the same team.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Penta with the crazy
Solid match
finisher.
so far, man. Braun Breaker got 2 moments, though.
Yeah. Already.
In that aspect, I agree with you. Because Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho should have been a part of that invasion storyline.
Oh, for sure.
No, but Chris, his role was perfect to me.
And then
Jericho's.
you know what another twist could have been? Oh, so the WWF Savior comes out to really get these guys out of the ring, right?
Yeah.
And it's Big Show.
Who's another WCW
Who's another
guy.
WCW guy? No, that's the Giant.
Yep.
Chokeslam. Vince McMahon. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. That rollout would have been crazy. Yeah.
To the point where Vince McMahon, right, Chase? Vince McMahon has to go and hire the NWO to get rid of these WCW dudes.
Yeah.
His ego got in
Yeah.
the way. And it probably happened so fast, though, too.
But and a lot of those guys like Scott Steiner had recently had an interview and said his foot was broken when he was in WWE. Right? And he could barely move his foot.
Wow.
So he wasn't 100%.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Scott Steiner. Something that a lot of
Yo,
people.
what? Yo, come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, why is this nigga Carlito like? What is he
Yo.
now at this point?
Carlito is.
He's not a wrestler anymore. Is he a manager?
He's kind of like a wrestler / manager, but he's a jobber.
Yeah.
So check this out.
Relax.
Everybody knows that Braun Breaker is. Oh, here goes Spear. Oh, whoa! What a bump! So the dog-faced gremlin son just put Carlito through a table, on top of the table with a spear. Spear through the table is crazy. Is he all right?
Facts. He's selling it great, man. He's selling it.
Actually,
Now he about to get
I met him last year.
Braun.
Not a super tall guy, by the way. He's like 6 feet 6'1".
But he's probably-
I always thought he would be like
He probably
not a super wide guy either, just a very muscular guy. Like you look at him, he's not a big wide back guy, you know?
so he's his dad basically.
Yeah. But before I forget,
Oh, here it goes.
Braun Breaker is Rick Steiner's son.
Yep.
All right, as we all know.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. So
He's smooth, bro.
So Braun Breaker just did an interview and he said everybody's really hyped up about me, but what people don't realize is that Scott Steiner's son is an is an All-American wrestler in college right now, and he's going to the WWE.
I heard that, yeah.
And he looks just like Braun Breaker.
Damn.
Looks just like Braun Breaker.
That's so whack.
The move?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh!
No, the Eddie Guerrero splash. Dominic is the winner with the Eddie Guerrero splash.
That was fire.
Did we say that?
Yeah,
That's fire.
yeah.
That's
That
fire.
was sick at the end.
That was cool. That was cool. But I feel like he doesn't. I feel like he didn't have a lot of moments in here.
Yo,
though.
I'll give you my phone if you want to look at it on my phone real quick. Because I got it on my phone if you want to rewind it. Yeah.
No, they were cheering him though.
Yeah, but they're cheering for him.
Because he's a heel. Like, he's
one of those.
He's one of those hills. Like, you love that he's a hill.
Yeah.
And I know his dad is backstage, like, just crying right now. That's his first WWE
Championship?
title on the main show.
Dope.
Because he had an NXT title.
The North American.
The North
Championship.
American title.
Yeah.
But this is his first WWE title.
Where does he go from there? Where does he go from here? Does he keep
I
it
don't
for a
know.
while, I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, this kid's gonna get a lot of titles.
I'm saying, does he keep this title for a while?
Probably not. Wow.
I think Finn Balor hurt his arm too because he kind of pointed. They kind of call him pointing to help.
Oh, he might have broke his arm on that table. Because he went through that table with Carlito. He hit his arm first. Looked like his shoulder and his arm. Look, watch his left arm. Oh. Left arm straight through. That's a bump.
Hell yeah. I don't like how they jump into the spear.
He's the only one that jumps into it.
No, Dominic does too.
Oh, okay. Look at that. So he
Homage to his dad.
uses his father's move, and then he uses Eddie Guerrero's move also.
Was that the only interaction that we met?
Who?
No,
Nah.
they-
He
No,
tried
no,
to 619 him before, but he caught him.
Watch this.
He caught it though. He caught it though.
And on, oh, he pinned Finn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what they done.
Wow.
How come Ray's not coming out? Just because they still like beef with each other? No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's his
Look.
son. It's his son's moment.
That's his moment. Somebody told him to get his ass back in the ring.
Go back, yeah.
Somebody said, go back.
Fire. I just thought Braun Breaker, man. You know what I mean?
This is a special moment.
That's what you do. You lose the secondary and
No, I'm just saying.
I was saying to DJ that Braun Breaker, I think, is going to beat
This dude right here. Shit.
main event Jey Uso.
This dude right here.
Yeah. No, you said
So you think they put the belt on him that fast?
Mello? Huh? Oh,
Braun Breaker?
fast, but they build them up as the next program. Because I think you do run it back at one time. WrestleMania Backlash.
Oh, Hawkshaw, Jim Duggan.
like I'm just confused. Yeah, basically confused with what they're gonna do. Like it's too much talent to like keep a track of the storylines and shit like that.
Well,
and they're about to have the draft pretty soon too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's
the
like-
thing that WWE has been doing really well
Yeah.
is callbacks to the things from the past,
Nostalgia.
right?
Has anyone looked at the chats?
I'm looking at the chat right now.
Okay, cool. Ronnie, did you figure out the Twitch thing?
Shout out to the chat. We ain't got nobody
figure out the
leaving
food
messages
situation?
in there. Let us know where you're from.
Huh?
Fiend.
Figure out food?
Fiend.
Figure out the food situation.
For what? Who?
What's up, Season? Shout
I
out
don't
to
know who-
Season. SCN. Who's that? We got to know who this is, man. SCN. SCN. Shout out to SCN.
Shout out to SCN.
Oh, he said it's
Season.
Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph.
What up, Ralph?
Shout out to Ralph.
Oh, that's it.
What's going on,
You-
Ralph? I gave you a call, my guy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Talk to him, Chase.
Hey, you're supposed to be in here.
Ralph, let us know what you think of the night 2 so far.
This asshole.
Kobe Covington.
Yeah. Dickhead.
That's why he sells tickets.
No, I'm just saying he's a dickhead. Metro Boomin? Can you download Twitch real quick, please? Oh, yeah. Just give me like a notepad or whatever, please. Who the fuck is that? Oh, never seen him before. I know who he is, but
Dean Norris, actor, Law and
I
Order.
don't know who he is actually. No idea.
I'm sure no one there realized he was anybody until they said that, and they're like, "Oh wow, look, this guy's on Law and Order."
It's a beautiful hotel.
Which one, the Wyndham?
The Fountain Blue.
Did y'all see the fucking line that was going back to the fucking hotel? Yeah, fuck that nigga.
See people
walking
going up
up
the escalator?
Wrong way.
Look at this mess, man. Jeez.
During that little press conference yesterday, they had Triple H.
Yeah, they said it yesterday.
Yeah.
They bought AAA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was watching.
The wrestling. Not,
Remember the
not
lady with the weird hairdo? That
Oh,
was-
yeah.
Yeah.
they WWE bought her company.
Because AEW is teaming up with CMLL, right? So WWE was like, okay, let's go. Like, and The Rock was wearing an NJ New Japan shirt. So
When was that? Yesterday?
that was last week. So they might
Oh, the Randy
be,
Orton mystery match is about to come up.
so they might be
Brock.
working with either
Brock Lesnar?
NJPW on New Japan, and then they're definitely working with GCW
It's too many.
or Noah in
It's too
Japan. So it's WWE is about to make their mark on global wrestling. Huh?
It's about time.
Oh yeah.
It's about time. Serge, who's your pick for the mystery wrestler on the next match with Randy Orton? Aleister Cross? Aleister Black.
Rusev Day.
Rusev.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, Rusev.
But how quickly can you develop chemistry, like practice chemistry before you go out there?
In regards to who?
Just the other wrestler. You
I
know
mean,
what
Rusev's wrestled Randy Orton before.
what if it's another wrestler that no one knows? How quickly can you build chemistry? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know. You got to go out there and try,
Yeah.
right?
But at the grandest stage,
But Randy
that's
is
tough.
That's pressure, right?
here's the
That's what I'm
thing.
saying,
Randy
that's
is that good though.
To
That's
carry-
why you got to put him with
Yeah.
somebody that's a veteran,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Who's more veteran right now in the WWE than Randy Orton?
No, for sure,
know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So-
So,
Okay.
like, I forgot who said it. They said if you take all the best qualities from any era, Randy Orton would be that guy.
How many more years does he have left being Randy Orton?
Like maybe 3.
I know
maybe
his
4?
back is like he had surgery on his back 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure he's in the twilight of his career. So he's probably not gonna be. He did just do a promo before on the road to WrestleMania that said that he's looking to beat 17 also. He's looking. Yeah.
That's for a reason.
Yeah.
Close that chapter.
Yeah.
And I put Randy in like Bruno in the 80s. A guy who was a draw, big draw in his prime, but is that guy who you put in a place, he's still going to draw people in, but he's not going to be the main event. Right? He's going to be the guy who helps younger talent get over. You know?
Are we on Twitch?
Yeah.
We live on Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we looking on Twitch? I don't even know how to log in. I've never had a Twitch. So.
Logged in first time.
Okay.
We are.
So yo, I had a Twitch. I have a Twitch account, and what I did was I bought. There's a video game that came out, Marvel Avengers, right? I think I had it on like either the Xbox or PS5. I think it was the Xbox, but I got it. I had it the day it came out, and somebody was like, "Yo, you should play it live on Twitch so other people can watch you play." And I remember I was like, "All right." So I set up the Twitch. It was easy to set up on the Xbox, so I went live with it, and I probably was playing for a couple hours. Within a couple hours, I just had people just like chilling in there watching me play the game, and I'm like, this is crazy. And they're like leaving notes in there and stuff, or like, yo, do this,
Nigga,
do
this
this,
is- it's the new
or whatever.
wave.
So it was pretty cool. You know,
It's-
my one time on Twitch, I never got back on again, never turned it on again. But I was just like, because at first it kind of felt weird, because like I think I started it late. I didn't have to work the next day, so it was like 3 a.m. and people were still up watching me, and that made me feel uncomfortable. So I remember I turned the game off. I'm like, what? Are they watching me? Like, it kind of made me feel,
Probably should.
you know what I'm saying?
You know, T-Pain makes more money playing Twitch.
T Grizzly.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
They talk to me.
The
Come
Viper.
on, man.
Now, if it's Rusev and they bring out his
wife?
announcer, I don't care about his wife. No, his announcer, Aiden English. They're gonna go nuts. He's in TNA.
Do
Yeah.
they go away because of the contract, or do they
I'm
go
gonna
away
go
to
with
get better?
Goldberg.
They go
Because
away
Goldberg was supposed
because
to wrestle at this WrestleMania.
they're not getting the best deal. They're not getting the best shine. So they
I'm
go
just saying, I
somewhere
want to do
else,
something different.
right?
I just want to do
some
something
wrestlers,
different.
Go away because they want to be the man, and they go to that different spot.
You think
And
it's
they're
Joe
in the
Hendry?
same spot they were that they were in WWE.
Is it Joe Hendry that's gonna come out?
I hope not.
Yo, he got a boring ass interest. Come on, Randy.
His search said he's getting RKO'd if he comes out.
Who, Joe Hendry? Joe Hendry's not going over Randy Orton. Hell no.
Ronnie.
Well, I feel like whoever's going out there is getting RKO'd unless it's another legend.
Why don't you do the other site, Ronnie?
Cause that side be a little, it be blurry.
Randy looked like a brick crap house.
You sure do, man. What?
Oh, I hope it's not Bronson Reed.
I don't know.
I would rather see him on Monday, not tonight,
Why?
because he's
Too
not
big
big
a moment?
enough. Yeah.
Yo, Bronson Reed is the truth, though. He's
It is, but
20
This
years.
is 20th
Yeah.
WrestleMania? God damn.
crazy, right?
Hell yeah. Wow.
2005.
Shit, bro. Damn.
They
Legend
talk to
killer
me.
At one point in time.
Your
What was
favorite?
the shit? What was the shit? Him, Triple H,
The
Batista,
Evolution.
The Evolution. Batista,
and Ric Flair,
Ric Flair.
Triple H.
is Ric Flair still signed to AEW?
He retired with AEW. I don't know if he's still signed.
I'm surprised he wasn't at the Hall of Fame last night for Triple H.
I think he gets paid to stay home by AEW right now.
Come on, baby.
There's a bar in Florida that he goes to like 4 nights a week.
Damn. He still partying?
Yeah, they said he still parties like almost every night. And like he still gets like
Fuck it.
he still gets hit on by younger all that.
Fuck
He's still
it,
the
bro.
nature boy.
Fuck
All right.
it.
So quick question
He
for
a
y'all.
legend.
Ronnie, this for you too. Can anybody I know what it is, but can any of you, with the exception of Chase, because I think I told him, can you guys tell me what Ric Flair's gimmick was?
You told us this. You told us this. I just forgot what it was.
Sorry about big ass dick.
Yes.
Pause.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it was. The nature boy.
You want to ride Space Mountain?
Yes. There's a white guy with a foot-long dick. And that was Ric Flair. Yo, so
No, thank you.
this is the moment.
Who comes out? And is it a good match?
Big E.
Is it a good match?
Yeah, right.
That'd be crazy though,
I'm
right?
saying, do
Yeah,
you think it's a good match? Whoever,
Yeah,
whoever
right.
it's gonna be.
It depends. It really depends on that.
Come on, this is dramatic.
Here we go. Who the hell is
Is-
Joe Hendry? I was right.
you were right.
That is crazy.
Is he good?
He's
But is he good?
He's a TNA world The TNA world champion
This
is
is
on
second appearance.
WrestleMania.
This is his second appearance.
No,
was at
he's
Royal
on
Rumble.
WrestleMania
No,
though.
I'm saying he was on
He was
Royal
on
Rumble.
Royal Rumble, yeah. He's going out there with the TNA title too.
That's ballsy.
That is incredible. This just shows you that WWE has so many hands in so many pots.
This is the same thing. Remember
But-
years ago when Mickey James came?
Yeah.
Surge, are you keeping your same response prior to knowing he's getting RKO?
He's getting RKO.
Damn, they gonna put the TNA belt down?
At the end of the day, this is still WWE.
So is
He's getting RKO.
is he coming over?
No, he's
No.
not going over.
No.
He's getting RKO.
They're
He's getting RKO'd so hard the shoes are coming off.
Does he squash him?
I don't think so. No,
I don't
they're not
know.
going to do that.
Oh no, I'm just asking. But I'm saying just to
This
show.
could be a good match. No, this could be a good match.
I don't know this nigga.
But this puts so much light on TNA.
but that's why they're doing it, right?
Right.
You don't know him. You're not supposed to know who he is.
And
But now you will though.
Wait, what was Moose's type? Moose was
he's the X Division. I would have much rather Moose. Moose is a monster.
Well, Moose is in NXT, right?
No, he's in TNA.
I thought he was. Why did I think he was in NXT?
He wrestled there last month.
Oh, okay.
This nigga whack.
So,
Is this nigga just Mr. Kennedy?
no.
No.
So the reason he's
Damn,
popping.
DJ, your judgment window is like very, very small.
So
Like,
DJ,
I'm just saying.
First
the reason,
reaction.
The reason he's popping,
Trash.
he wasn't doing nothing. Like a couple of years ago, he wasn't doing anything. Then he created this song, his theme song. He sung his theme song, and it went #1 on the charts.
It blew up.
And then all of a sudden he blew up.
Believe in Joe Henry.
Oh boy. So he's a poor man John Cena?
This is 20 years ago.
That's really no
Character?
comparison. Just check him out.
Yeah.
Remember his debut attire is very similar to this. I think it's a little throwback.
Cool.
Randy?
Oh, okay.
Debut attire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Randy looks like a giant.
Fuck,
He
I was
looks
just about
like
to
a
say. I was just
monster.
about to say.
Whoa, this might be a squash.
Joe Hendry looks like a small
Because
man.
Randy, do you think Randy's so hurt?
Look at this.
That's crazy.
Whoa, he's about a foot taller than him.
Facts.
That's like me looking down at Ted in the ring
RKO?
right now.
RKO coming?
Possibly. Okay, out of nowhere.
There it goes. Oh! Okay.
This guy's corny.
Okay. Yo, DJ, what do you call him, Ted?
Who?
King Hater?
Yeah.
Yo, he
Yo.
looks corny.
Yo, no love from him. Like you,
He looks corny, dog.
Yo, the only person like you would have to have wrestled in the '90s and your last name been Michaels or
Ramon.
or Taker
You know what I mean?
to get any respect from this guy coming
No,
in the
but he
ring
just
today.
looks corny. Just his character. He's whack.
Yo.
He's whack.
That just shows you how much of a throwback Randy Orton is. Just how big he is.
I know.
Yeah.
Just how
The area he comes from?
Yeah.
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 Because he was small in his era. He
Yeah.
wasn't the biggest guy in his era.
He
not
was
even,
tiny.
not compared to everybody else.
You're right.
Now look at him.
What the hell is this?
Look, he's looking like, wait,
Like,
you're
you're
not
too
even,
small, my
You're not
nigga.
even strong, bruh. There you go.
Okay. Let me get that power slam.
Bye.
Oh. Who has the best power slam?
British Bulldog.
The running
That- that was
the running
also-
power slam.
Running power slam, but that's not a power slam.
Hogan could have used that move, but you know what I mean?
That would
He
have been
did
a
it.
dope move for Hogan.
That's what I'm saying. The leg drop.
Who
The
has,
atomic leg drop.
who has the best power slam?
I go with Farouk.
Farouk.
Farouk was a problem with that move.
Yeah.
Farouk
And he was
had the
power slamming big boys,
but
too.
Farouk had the Dominator. That wasn't really a power slam. That was
No,
a-
I'm not talking about the Dominator. I'm talking about the power slam. He power slammed the hell out of it.
It was more so like Randy's though.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
wrong, Ronnie? Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash did not have a power slam.
That was a power bomb.
That was a power bomb.
Yeah, that's a good one. Power slam.
All right, greatest fall away slam.
Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon.
Come on, man.
He said Sky. Oh, okay. There you go.
Interchangeable, baby.
So no one's better
This
than
nigga
that.
is
period.
wild.
Yo, I am
RKO! Get him the fuck out of here!
RKO.
Get him the fuck out of here, man! Fuck out of here. What's his name? John Henry?
Joe Henry.
See? I don't even know this nigga's name. He's whack.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Fuck out of here.
Right? He did what he was supposed to do because guess what? I was thoroughly entertained by that man.
That nigga wasn't on the
Thoroughly
screen for the
entertained.
fucking RKO, nigga. They took that nigga right off.
So Serge, you were right. He got RKO'd.
I was shocked.
Let me see. What did he do? So he did the Razor Ramon fall away.
Wait. And then he was like, yeah.
And to the yep.
Got him.
That was great.
Got him the fuck out of here, man.
That was great.
But it seems like he didn't expect it though, which is crazy.
Yeah, that was great.
He definitely sold it.
That was great.
What was that? 5 minutes?
Yeah, that was definitely nice.
But he's going to give him some respect
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
gonna give TNA some love right now. Let me help you out, buddy.
Come on, little fella.
Another RKO?
Nah, he's not going to do that.
You don't think so?
Nah. Because that's just.
Oh.
Damn.
What just happened?
I don't know. Nigga, you study. Nigga. This.
Did the Viborg go off?
Nah, the Viborg plugged in, Nick.
Yes, it's on.
Oh my gosh. This gonna be great.
Quick shipping means you can forget forgetting ever happened. Walmart Plus.
Damn, my guy, you gotta show me how to get no ads on Peacock.
What's
Part of a WWE World event earlier today. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the Maverick, Logan Paul. Let's see.
Oh, we got to get this thing on.
WWE, but standing in his way, the phenomenal one, the veteran technician AJ.
Is the PlayStation still on? Is the light on in the PlayStation?
It takes more than a big mouth to dominate in the ring. The Maverick versus the phenomenal
AJ Styles versus Logan Paul next.
egos and confrontations that
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry did his thing. Bro,
that was pointless.
it wasn't pointless.
What do you get out of that? Bringing the TNA champion over.
More eyes on TNA because of their partnership.
Every day I wake up and I try to honor that promise that I made to this city and the people that live here. That's who I am. I told you I'd keep my promise.
I'll plug it in
This Xfinity bar.
That Joe just went black.
Yo, did we order food? Bet.
Damn.
Nothing's happening yet. We're still in commercial mode. It's back on? Yeah. All right, bet.
So far, what do you think about WrestleMania?
Night 2's been fun. From where we saw it, it's been pretty live, a lot liver than it was last night. Which I'm pretty sure we all predicted that's what it was going to be. Entertaining, laughing, seeing some really cool spots. I think my favorite spot so far has been Braun Breaker through the table
The spear.
with Carlito.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Favorite moment so far is Dominic getting the belt. How do you feel, Chase?
It's better than night one, definitely. My favorite moment. You're gonna
Joe Hendry?
yeah all that.
Why?
Joe Hendry
Because-
getting RKO'd?
One because it did what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to be a fun little match, comedy, entertain you.
Ronnie, you can throw me a Jolly Rancher? Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry. Comedy, entertaining.
He said,
And,
can you toss him a
Jolly
piece,
Rancher?
a piece of candy?
And it was unexpected because they're helping another brand grow that that the rumor mill is that they might buy.
So they're gonna buy. There are the rumors that they're gonna buy TNA.
Yeah, that's been the rumor.
Thank you.
Okay.
But is he? How does he wrestle?
Wait, Money in the Bank when? In LA?
June
June
7th.
7th. Money in the Bank June 7th.
Is that
Who's getting that Money in the Bank, bro?
Sheesh, who's in it?
Who's getting that Money in the Bank? Yeah.
Who gets it? Braun Breaker.
You know
If he
who?
gets it, he's definitely the champ.
Braun Breaker could get it.
He doesn't have the belt anymore, right?
I think he's whipping Jey
You know what I
Uso's
think?
ass.
You know what I think? You know what I think would be interesting for WWE if they did it? I think it'd be interesting if Jimmy got that Money in the Bank.
And then we repeat that awful match from last year.
Hey, he has to He has to challenge his brother now. He has to take it from his brother.
Well, he's been getting built up.
He's been getting the juice.
Sort of.
Those little matches with Carmelo Hayes on SmackDown.
How you gonna disrespect Carmelo Hayes?
Can you get this?
My boy is. So they just had Jey Uso on stage celebrating with his belt with Travis Scott.
And the guy, I think the guy who was hugged up on Little Baby from behind.
Oh, Mike
he was
Rubin?
on the
Mike
stage
Rubin?
too.
Wait, you said it was Travis Scott and Jey Uso?
Yeah,
And the guy who was hugged up on Little Baby from behind.
Mike Rubin.
interesting. Pay
Do you
attention
think-
to that stuff.
Okay.
What's up?
Somebody's gonna call me.
Yo, what's this commercial for? Is this a new Star Wars or? Oh, Andor. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
I
What,
haven't seen season 1 yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen season 1.
Do you like this pairing? Logan Paul and AJ?
It's going to be a good match.
I'll say you like it.
AJ pairs well with almost anybody. He's an
So is he-
all world
so-
talent.
Is he done
AJ?
for competing at the highest level? For championship,
He might
I'm saying.
be. He might
He
be.
doesn't have to be because he could easily be a top card, but he can dominate the mid card and like keep it interesting for WWE because their mid card is a little weak. They're top heavy right now. He doesn't need the
No,
title.
I'm just asking. Does he have another run in him? That's what I'm saying.
He could, but it doesn't do anything for his status.
The only reason I would see him getting a run if somebody gets hurt.
Well, what is that called? A placeholder?
Yeah.
So he could
Transition.
or transition champion. He would definitely be a transition champion.
Or
You don't
say,
like Transition champion. I see you kind of like put your head back. Okay.
He was the first one to challenge Cody after Cody won the belt last year after
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Okay.
So like he's fought for the belt already in the last year. He's been on that title scene. So everyone knew he was gonna lose though because it was like Cody's first, but they needed somebody to create a quality match, and they put on a show. That was a great match.
It was good enough because they had to run against each other.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a fun match to watch. We're about to see a show right now. Logan Paul and AJ Styles about to put on a show. Ronnie, if you have had any doubts in wrestling, this match you about to watch right now, just as two wrestlers wrestling, is about to be amazing.
Who wins?
Logan Paul wins.
Really?
Logan Paul wins. Him and his 60 million followers win.
yeah.
I'm still gonna say AJ, but Logan.
But yeah, because AJ's a man.
Fuck it.
Did you get the game yet?
I know it's 20%.
How was your Easter? How was the fam? Yeah? Cool.
Mom, good.
Chase, keep an eye on the chat in case anybody drops on them. I'm gonna run to it.
Yeah.
You gotta keep the live going by yourself, Chase.
Shish. Serge, you leaving too? Sheesh. Huh? Smoke break. Oh, this is crazy. Crazy.
Run it. Upside down. Yeah, go. Oh, as long as it's
I mean, it looked good on hers.
All right.
Laptop upside down.
Have you tried?
Yo, Ronnie, what are you doing tomorrow? After work. Where do you live? Norwalk?
I live in Britain.
Damn. I was gonna say y'all could meet me at the gym,
I get out. I'm talking.
but you're in New Britain.
I get out at
3.
3:30.
Oh yeah.
What time I get out?
I get out at 5 tomorrow, 5:30, 6 o'clock.
I know Steve, he gets out like about 7 or used to. It's just, I'm in New Haven. To wait a couple hours, I go back to New Britain. But,
Yeah,
I mean, you let me
yeah.
know. I'll try to-
Well, I'm in Norwalk for work. I'm in Norwalk.
Oh, you're in Norwalk.
Yeah, I live in West Haven, but I'm in Norwalk.
His entrances are pretty dope. Another selfie? Oh, he's probably live right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely live. He's live right now. He goes live on his entrances.
I mean,
He actually went live on the top rope
Doing the frog
doing
splash.
a frog splash onto the announcer's table.
is this his first WrestleMania?
No.
No.
It's like number 4.
3, I think. I think it's his third one.
Because the first one was with The Miz.
The first, okay, no, then Rey Mysterio. Then, wait, was Rey Mysterio last year? Who did he fight last year? No, Rey Mysterio was not last year. He fought somebody different last year. Because Rey Mysterio was in a triple threat match, triple tag team match or something like that. So
Was
who
it
did,
Ricochet? No, Ricochet was like SummerSlam or something.
who did Logan? Damn, why did it do that?
Logan Paul, WrestleMania 40.
I can remember his interest. I just don't remember who he fought. He's live right now. He goes live on his entrances.
Kevin Owens.
Okay, KO. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he won last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Pizza is not here. Pizza's here or no? Oh.
Yes, sir.
And this match tonight is presented by the General Insurance. The General Insurance gives you a break when you need it most. No matter what you think about Logan Paul, he's been incredible at WrestleMania. He's 2-1, and last year he beat Randy Orton and Kevin Owens in the same match. Logan Paul has been spectacular.
No, it's still Logan Paul. There you go. AJ Styles heading out. AJ's coming out wearing the all white and blue. No more all black. Little throwback, huh?
Guys, AJ Styles finds himself in the 5th WrestleMania match since Mark Kidd's career. And tonight, taking on a young man, taking on the opportunity of the entire It's gotta be impressed with how quickly Paul has taken this game. This guy's an absolute natural. People loathe it. I feel like a loathing and there's a spectrum. He is a bit of a fury. Every time he's out there, he shocks, he surprises, and very often has success with what a major opportunity. I can't remember his pizza. It's just pizza.
sleep on Chuck E. Cheese pizza. For real.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza is amazing.
Nigga, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Goes down when you got a bunch of kids, man.
For real.
AJ just got in the ring. What took him so long to come over?
Who?
AJ. Did they not believe in him?
From what?
Vince from TNA.
Vince didn't even think he was going to get a pop when he got introduced into the Royal Rumble at number 3.
Triple H being a part of creative.
Vince didn't think people knew who AJ Styles was.
So if it wasn't for Triple H, he would have been.
No. He might be, but
And he got one of the loudest pops at Royal Rumble. His entrance was crazy.
and AJ was coming off a incredible run in New Japan. Did Ring of Honor, did TNA. Amazing talent.
Did we? I was gonna say, did we get stripped of like his talent and seeing it blossom?
Seeing his talent
I guess
blossom,
the best.
yeah.
I guess the best of the best. I guess. You know what I mean?
But he was still good when he came over. Still great.
So he recently, not recently, but I'm gonna say he just got back into wrestling, like because he was shelved for a while
AJ.
because of injuries. And he got back this past year. He just returned back, and when he came back, he probably came back with like 15 pounds more muscle on him than you probably ever seen him with. He's walking around like a freaking pit bull.
He's 50,
Oh yeah,
which is crazy. AJ.
yeah.
Yeah. In his 50s. That's nuts. Yo, that drop kick barely touched Logan. Oh, come on.
But somebody who didn't have to do any of that is essentially as equal here at WrestleMania. Wait, I don't think you noticed. I don't think one on camera. AJ Styles.
That's fire.
Tie up your opponent in the apron, blind him, and attack him. And that's what Styles is doing here. It was a natural trick from Styles. You noticed he was waving that ribcage. He was simply playing closer, baiting the less experienced Paul into it.
So I went to a live event at Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And we had front row seats, so we're at the very front. And I think the last match was Shinsuke, AJ Styles tag team match against, I can't remember who. I know Kevin Owens was one person. I don't remember who the other person was. It was a dark show. So it was a great match. After it was over, me and one of my friends who dressed like John Cena that night, his name is Bobby Brown. Shout out to Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
I dress regular. He dressed like John Cena. and he's like a buff white dude, so he looked like John Cena. And so he wanted to go get a drink. So we had like a little entrance for us because we were front row. So like a little walkway so we could go get food and come back to our seats. And I walked like halfway, and then I leaned against the banister, and I was waiting for my boy Bobby Brown to come back. It's a sold-out show at Webster Bank Arena. And so I'm looking at the Titantron, and like the match is pretty much finished up. And then I'm looking down at for my boy to come down, and the whole stadium starts screaming as loud as they could. So I'm looking in the ring and I don't see anybody in the ring. I'm looking over in the ring and I'm like, why is everybody screaming? It gets louder and louder. Then I realized everybody in the stadium was looking at me. And so then I was like, what? And then someone said, turn around. I turned around and AJ Styles was standing behind me like this.
Oh, fine.
And I turned around and I gave him a too sweet. And the whole Webster Bank Arena went crazy. True story. Ever since then, diehard AJ Styles fan. I think I went home and played with him on WWE 2K that night. Put the belt on him and everything. Like, he was the man for like 2 weeks.
That was a great shot.
I remember he had his shirt off. Pause. And I was just like, this is going to sound crazy. I was like, man, this is the biggest chest I've ever seen on a little man in my entire life. Because he's not tall. I'm taller than him. I'm literally taller than him. Like, he's not over 6 feet tall. But he's built like a pit bull. And that was before he probably gained this extra 15, 20 pounds of muscle.
That's crazy how they seamlessly transitioned into.
Their production crew is
Huh?
phenomenal.
So, yeah.
Whoa!
Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those guys with the camera was Scott Snell. Scott Snell.
Wow, this is fire.
Is that a drone?
Yeah, it's a drone.
Woo! Frog splash. These guys get air when they're in the sky too. Look how high they're up.
How is it not taking the full impact of that?
That's what I'm saying. Like how does they not lose all the air in their stomach? You mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the technique is to make sure.
You probably
Now,
got
what I do see, and you probably seen it, when the person on the ground
They go like
will
this.
sit up.
Yeah.
They'll sit up and then come down when they get hit. But I don't know how the person in the sky protects themselves. I don't know.
gotta probably breathe.
Oh, because I know, like, Rob Van Dam used to do his splash all the time, but he would be holding his stomach, like, because he would do it, like, full, like, no protection. Yeah. Rob Van Dam's probably one of my favorite splashes, now that I'm thinking about it.
Frog splashes?
The
Yeah.
frog splash? Yeah. Better than Eddie's? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
No,
It just depends on what you like.
it's the same.
Yeah.
RVD
Eddie's just
got
bigger.
Eddie's-
It's not the same, man.
It is.
What'd you say?
It's the same.
DJ said it's the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Because Eddie would go across and he would catch air, but Rob
We'll go high.
He's bigger.
he would jump and then turn around sometimes in the air.
Yeah.
Eddie's
Yeah.
bigger. Eddie's just bigger. That's all.
Eddie was like 5'10", right?
Are you talking about like character, like physically, or like character?
Physically.
Not really.
They are. Eddie is.
You said Eddie's bigger than RVD?
Yeah.
No, I think that's true, right? At the end, because he was
Yeah.
on all that juice.
Maybe even then.
But WCW, Eddie was
Was small.
lickle.
Yeah, he was like Barry Bonds before the Royals.
Yeah, like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not like
He got shredded at the end, yeah.
At the end.
In the
Yeah.
beginning,
Tiny though.
Eddie looked like a regular guy.
He looked like Logan Paul, nigga. Like WCW.
Just not as tall. Shit.
Because he was just a regular dude.
Yeah, he had like no muscle definition like that or nothing. Like he was just a really good wrestler with a mullet. Yep. This guy
I thought
fought.
this match would be a lot better than what it is. So
Look at his heat.
He's not gonna win.
I know, me too.
Breather.
This dude fought Floyd Mayweather.
Facts.
Oh,
Picking up the intensity. Logan Paul doesn't realize that Styles did not go into the corner. And he will now. As AJ goes to the clothesline.
clothesline from hell. There go combo. There goes the Pele kick. Oh, no Pele kick. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's crazy. He's that old and moving so well.
Favorite AJ Styles move?
04 and TNA.
yeah,
Favorite AJ Styles move?
No idea.
Off the side rope. That's definitely. It's just amazing to see
what's that? The 450 he does?
No, the twist that.
the twist.
The twist.
Mm.
That story of why he did that?
No.
It was
Oh, because
actually
of Billy
right.
Kidman.
Yeah. So he was in the shooting star press, and Billy Kidman was getting upset at him for using that move.
That's his move. Yeah.
My move. So he said he ended up using the spiral tap because he knew Billy Kidman was going to do it.
Crazy.
And then he was like, Billy Kidman wasn't even wrestling at the time.
No, because in WCW.
Yeah.
It's almost over, man. Come on,
Uh-oh.
player.
There you go.
He gonna flip out of it. I knew it. This is underwhelming, actually. This match isn't that good. He moving slow right there, what? Maybe setting it up. All right, come on.
Shout out to Chris Jericho.
No, a lion salt? Wow. Yeah, dude's like 6'4".
The first angle was ugly, though. Yeah. The camera work is not that good right now. All right, get to the ring, bro. So get to the ring with the camera. What's my name? Wayne Barrett? Wade Barrett?
Yeah.
You like him as a commentator?
Yeah, he's pretty decent. What happened to whatchamacallit?
Corey Graves?
Yeah.
He got mad because they switched them all up.
I think they didn't like him. I heard they didn't like him.
They put him on NXT, right?
Yeah. And they fired his wife.
And he didn't want to be there. Oh, Styles Clash in the corner? Oh.
Whoa.
Dang, look how strong he is.
Yeah.
Pick me up like that. Uh-oh. About to steal it.
What's that called?
That's what it's
The
called.
dead eye?
Well, that's what he calls in AEW, right?
The dead eye.
Hangman Page.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like it. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Well, he's like a cowboy, and I think
Deadshot.
I think it's called like something like that, like Red Dead Redemption or something.
The noose line.
Well, thank God for him. He's the reason CM Punk's in WWE now. Him and Jungle Boy.
Is Hangman another guy you gotta see coming over?
No,
No,
that
he's
was
not
CM
good
Punk
enough.
there.
He's not good enough either.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna punch him in the face.
Oh,
It took him a long time to cover him.
nigga, that shit probably hurt him.
Yeah.
This is a 50-plus-year-old man doing this shit.
My fault, sir.
I know he like, God damn, what did I just do?
Yeah, I think he's like 51.
He looks great for 50
Performance
anything.
enhancing. He
Shit,
taking that
he
bronze
looked
shit.
great for 40.
He taking that bronze shit, dog.
Yo, how he just drugged that man with one arm. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Imagine you laid out and you just see somebody just pull you with one arm, just like.
And you move. You go somewhere with him.
Oh, he's gonna get
How high
punched
is he
in the
gonna get?
face. Oh!
Oh.
He celebrates too much.
Oh, the Styles Clash? Oh, man.
Who the hell got hurt in that move?
Nobody.
Apparently nobody.
That was whack.
Did y'all see the way he fucked up that
Yeah.
neck?
Yeah. But the dude didn't tuck his neck.
But-
That was his fault. Yeah.
The thing
Who is this? Yo, who is this? Who is this? Oh, that's Logan Paul's dude he does the streaming with.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be.
He got bare knuckles. He got brass knuckles in his hand. This is the same shit they did last year, though,
They do it
right?
every year.
They give him brass knuckles. Uh-oh. Wait, I thought Karrion Cross was like
This whole time?
Huh?
This nigga was under the ring the whole time?
the
He
little
might get out of
dude.
Man,
somewhere.
they better have some stairs under that. Man, this shit better be going down.
Who the hell is this guy?
Karrion Cross.
You like him? His character?
Me too. He don't get a lot of burn.
He's gonna punch Karrion Cross.
And then Karrion's gonna make him.
Stupid. This is dumb. This whole match is dumb. It's pointless.
Behind you, buddy.
Oh. Oh.
It's over.
Good. All right, let's go. We got a little bit of time before the next match comes on. No. I'm saying it need to be.
Yo, Steve,
You trying to leave?
that was a bad representation.
It wasn't a bad match. Y'all niggas is acting like niggas in the 90s didn't do half that shit.
What?
Y'all niggas was up there losing it.
That match was terrible. You thought it was a good match?
He was actually
That was a good match.
fighting.
It was decent for what it was.
They didn't fight. They just did move after move after move after move. They didn't even fight.
And how he didn't even like he wasn't even hurt with the Styles Clash, his own move. This nigga reversed out of it. He didn't sell it at all.
That one move right there. That one move right there.
Look
Y'all
at this
never
nigga.
saw that in the 90s.
Look at this nigga. Look, he wasn't even hurt. He reversed it. Come on, bro. Like, Just dumb. The sequence is dumb.
Right in front of him.
Right.
Karrion Kross is a big dude.
He tried to get AJ Styles to use the brass knucks, and AJ said, "Why don't you take a seat, Karrion Kross?" AJ Styles was trying to do the right thing, but clearly tonight it was completely the wrong thing. In pursuit of victory, Paul Bright had later, and then this perfectly executed Paul Bright is perhaps the greatest move in WWE.
Does he only fight big matches?
Yeah.
Basically.
He hasn't lost at WrestleMania yet.
Niggas beat Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles.
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens last year. Yeah, these are his wins. Crazy, right? Yo, his best match was Ricochet, though.
Yeah, facts. I remember that joint. That was good.
80.
You trying to get high in here? Go ahead, turn it up.
80 degrees.
Y'all niggas are unbelievable.
What'd you think of that last match, Chase?
It was decent for what it was.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means that it was decent.
For what it was, what does that mean?
It was decent for what happened in the ring.
Oh shit, the Undertaker back?
So, with the people involved, I was expecting a much faster pace. Match.
But AJ's old as hell, man.
He is.
And we can't even say like he moving like he in his 30s or 40s. He's 50 plus years old, bruh.
Yeah.
These were the statistics for the show shows. 421 total.
I think AJ Styles would look better in like a triple threat match.
Yeah.
Where he gets his breather, he gets his air in him, gets his feet underneath him. Did this shit just pause again?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
There it is.
All right, bro.
Individuals in broadcast.
Now,
Shout out to the chat. Let us know where you from.
he's 47. He's about to be 48.
26.
Oh, he's still up there, bro.
Yeah.
Still wrestling? Mm-hmm. Wow. Shout out to him, man. That's incredible.
But doing all that stuff that he just did, that's another thing.
Of WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we invite
What's left?
you to be a part of a brand new documentary
Shout out to the chat. Let us know where you from.
on Netflix. For the first time
I can't see it in here.
WWE's Players Room. And outside
Cause I got the live chat,
WWE
the chat in Peacock open,
Justice Intense
so I can't see it. You got your phone?
Yeah, it's not on.
WWE Unreal. And it launches this summer on Netflix.
Oh, they're about to tell us what's next right now, anyway.
Netflix and watch.
I know they having fun out there in Vegas, man.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, aerial coverage provided by
What's it like? It's 6:30 in Vegas right now.
25.
Imagine that.
6:30.
That's out there just enjoying life.
Plenty of celebrities here tonight.
That's right. So many stars are out, and we can't wait to say thank you to them.
How about Vanessa Hudgens, actress and singer,
Vanessa Hudgens.
Gabriella, a high school
Let's go.
Absolute superstar. Two down from us, Samantha McAfee. They then
Oh, Marvel's own.
Dr. Body is here. Rana Naidu is now streaming on Netflix. Massive
Nice.
family.
He was one of the Eternals, right?
No, that's not him.
Oh shit. Terrence Crawford. We all know who he is. Yes, sir.
He's supposed to be fighting Canelo, right?
Yes. Quavo with the Stone Cold throwback shirt.
Quavo is in the building.
I don't think he said anything about you, Cole, but shout out to Quavo and thank you to everybody who respected him. I got with us.
Hey, WrestleMania is presented by Snickers. Snickers. WWE 2K25, the WrestleMania sale is here. WWE
That game is all right. It's fun online though.
Oh, you play it online?
I played with Dedrick and I'm waiting for y'all to get it. So
Do
we
you
can
play like random people online, or
Nah, just the group I play with.
it doesn't like glitch or anything when you playing online?
It glitches heavy.
It does.
Yeah, they just did an update. It didn't glitch that bad last time.
Oh, women's tag team championship is next.
Live about Kyria, and hopefully she's found a partner. Bailey was attacked yesterday. We'll find out.
So it's supposed to be Bailey in
Yeah.
this one. I'm sorry, man. This is gonna be a snore fest. Women's tag team championship with one person we don't even know. So it's Liv Raquel,
Lyra.
and then a secret wrestler. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about this. We'll see.
Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez.
How do you feel about Raquel Rodriguez?
She needs Liv Morgan more than Liv Morgan needs her.
It's like the female version
Shawn Michaels
of the
and Diesel.
Outsiders.
It reminds me of Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
Or that too, yeah.
But she doesn't. Raquel doesn't come across as having the charisma.
Kind of the same thing though, when I think about it. The Outsiders, she like Raquel's giving that Diesel big.
Now imagine if Shawn Michaels would have went over instead of Razor Ramon.
On the ladder match?
No. To WCW.
Oh, crossed over?
Yeah.
I mean, he was going through a lot at that time. Didn't
Yeah.
he get injured around that time also?
96, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, Stone Cold had to, like, kind of take the reins from Bret Hart,
Yeah.
and then The Rock kind of, like, came into his own around that time also. Even Mankind did a lot for WWE around that time. So, I mean, I don't think it would have been as impactful with Shawn Michaels just because of all the stuff he had gone through. Now, if it was like prime Shawn Michaels going over, then yeah, like for sure. That would have changed wrestling completely. That would change wrestling completely.
We're talking 94 when they went over. So that's 2 years, and that's I think
They
that was
didn't.
before,
They didn't go over. They didn't. The NWO didn't start in '94. Pull it
95 then. It wasn't 96.
up. The
definitely.
earliest '95, but I feel like it was like '96.
Let us look it up.
The Judgment Days, World Tag Team Champs are taking in the Serenade of the Love of Las Vegas. Never a true word said.
Man, she's getting over right now, huh?
We learned. I didn't hear you. Wait. Have some respect for our Intercontinental Champion.
No, you're right.
'96.
96.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was right around the time Shawn Michaels went down. It was a big transition in WWE at the same time. So
Lyra's coming down looking like a Valkyrie. Maybe a harpy.
how do you feel about the wings?
It looks kind of cheesy. I don't know why the Intercontinental Champion is going after
is
the
where-
tag team titles,
Yeah.
wearing wings, looking like a harpy. She looks straight like a harpy.
What's a harpy?
A harpy is a half bird woman. Right? They don't have arms. They have feathers for arms.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
what
have,
she has. She has no arms. She has feathers for where her arms should be.
And they have
This is the
chicken
most
legs.
ridiculous outfit I've ever seen out of WrestleMania outside of the Gobbler. So who's her backup? Who's her tag team partner? Any guesses?
No. Bailey.
Becky Lynch.
Wow. And she said she wasn't coming back to WWE.
She did?
Yeah.
Becky Lynch is back. And she got a pop. You can hear them. They're going crazy for Becky Lynch. Wow. Shout out to Becky Lynch. Just had a baby. Been home taking care of fam. And she is back in WWE. Wow, there are actually fans crying right now because Becky Lynch just came out. And Liv Morgan and Raquel look absolutely shocked. This is great for women's wrestling, man.
Wow, we haven't seen her since
Royal Rumble year before last.
no, it was when she cost
WrestleMania last year.
she had the belt and Dominic cost her the match. Remember?
Okay, right after WrestleMania
Yeah.
last year. So I went right before they went on a European tour. Because she didn't go on a European tour. She stayed home. Right?
Yeah, I think so. Dominic Liv DDT'd her on the chair or something like that.
Yeah, that was like May or June last year. Wow, almost been a full year she's been out of wrestling. Shows up at WrestleMania and blows the roof off this place. Pause.
You know, if Nia Jax wouldn't have broken her nose, we would not have this reaction for Becky Lynch.
I know.
Why does she still have the wings on?
Take the wings off. What's it, Tyra?
Lyra.
Lyra? And she's like, watch my wings. Be careful with the wings.
I'll be putting them on. Way home.
These are going home with me. Wait, so is Becky Lynch going to come back and get the tag titles in her first match back?
I think so.
And so Lyra's going to walk around with the the women's IC title and the tag titles?
Yep.
Interesting. I'm sticking with a heel WrestleMania, and I'm saying Liv and them are going to win this match. But man, I could be wrong. I like the red that Liv and Raquel wear. Again, reminiscent of the Outlaws or the Outsiders.
Raquel reminds me of Tamina.
Raquel's boring though.
Tamina's boring too.
I know, but like Raquel's more boring, right?
How can you be more boring than Tamina?
Raquel's caught in a rear naked chokehold already.
That's what I would have liked to see Gunther do. Yesterday.
Get up off of it?
Yeah. Everybody's talking, oh, he got splashed like 3 times and powerbombed. He didn't have air in his lungs. I get you.
Chase, how many more matches we got after this?
I think it's one more.
One more than the main event?
No, I think it's the main event next.
You sure?
I think so.
Not her using the... Oh, my gosh.
Nice drop kick.
Raquel catches the kick to the face outside the ring.
Yeah, one more match.
What is it?
The heavyweight championship.
Really? Already?
Yeah.
Ooh. Man, Liv just pushed Lyra off the top rope. Check this out. Big boot to the chest. Oh, wow.
A feather came off of
I know.
Iris.
It's a ridiculous outfit, man.
Champion as well. 3 times the tag champion and Money in the Bank winner. And here comes Raquel Rodriguez. We mentioned the 3 tag team title winners in Morgan. She also held a tag team title.
Chase, how you feel about Liv Morgan?
She's pretty dope. She had a great year last year. One of the only 3 women that's worth watching currently on the main roster, in my opinion. Bianca, Liv, and Rhea Ripley. With the addition of Becky, that might
You said
change.
Bianca, Liv, and Rhea Ripley?
Yeah.
You gotta leave Io Sky out after her big night? Isn't that the point of her going over?
I guess. I would
watch Io Sky over Liv. Ooh, the Dominic Eddie Guerrero shuffle, huh?
Oh,
damn.
Glorious evening in the Judgment Day clubhouse, and now Becky Lynch completely losing the plot. And our tag team champs are taking advantage. Raquel Rodriguez.
Shades of the Great Muda. I forgot the name of that move. Knee to the face.
Becky Lynch, who has been out of action for a significant amount of time, and is now getting frustrated.
Oh, the Shining Wizard. That's what it was.
Of Rodriguez, cover to retain. Kick out by lateral. Feathers exploding all over the ring. On that
But Liv has been the top heel on Raw for over the last year. Since after WrestleMania.
The women's
last year.
heel?
Yeah.
Raquel's got the power.
Top Hill bigger than what's the name?
Who?
Jax?
On Raw.
Oh, on Raw.
Yeah.
Okay.
They storm and try to get over to the fresh Becky Lynch. This is a classic tag team wrestling.
To be honest, I would have rather seen Nia Jax fight Tiffany Stratton or Charlotte yesterday. Becky Lynch came back.
He just said it in the car.
What?
He said she was expected to come back.
Yeah. Well, she said on line that she was done with wrestling.
She might be done.
No, she was saying online before this that she was done. What was
Man,
that?
Raquel
match been so
almost
far?
missed the
How's the match
missed the
been
mark.
so far?
It's I would say this match is a strong 6.
Is Raquel good?
We were just talking about that. Like Raquel and Liv it looks like the Outsiders or Diesel and Shawn Michaels when they were a tag.
You like that?
But she's like just extra tall, big, and boring.
Yeah, I was saying that she reminds me of Tamina.
Does she last?
Lives in the ring doing the Eddie Guerrero shuffle. You know,
She's stiff?
No, like doing the
Yeah, but she's showmanship.
No, she's great. Liv is great. Great talent. Top 5 talent in WWE right now.
In terms of personality or in-ring skills?
Both.
Okay. And this is Seth Rollins' baby mom, right?
His
Or
wife.
wife. Yeah.
Yep.
What? What did I say wrong?
Nothing. You didn't say nothing.
Damn, what you reacting over there for? That's your boo or something?
Who, me?
No, this nigga.
Shush.
Were you offended?
Wow.
Definitely
That's all that nigga does. Why?
Because that's his wife. That's like you calling my wife a baby mama. Or Steve's wife a baby mama. It's crazy.
But technically she does have a baby and she's a mother.
Awful. Awful.
Right?
Just awful.
She's a mother. She barely child for 9 months.
Oh,
Okay.
that was nice.
That
Okay.
was slow moving
Uh-oh. The old Saturn suplex.
with the facts. WCW Nitro, hell yeah. That used to be my nigga.
Yeah, me
Saturn,
too.
nigga.
Me too.
Shut up,
Come on,
nigga.
man. The rings,
Shut
the
up,
rings
nigga.
are
That used to
set.
be my nigga. My nigga with the jorts, nigga. The chain fit. Come on, bro. The tats.
Oh,
the
you talking about when he
piercings.
was in the flock?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Nigga, come on, bro.
He was holding the U.S. title down until
my nigga.
Goldberg took it from him.
Bro, Raven was that nigga, bro.
No, I was talking about Saturn.
I mean, yeah, I said, well, both of them.
Yeah.
I love Raven too. Wearing the Adidas? She's wearing Adidas.
Uh-oh.
Kick back of the head.
No, yeah,
Uh-oh.
I think that's happening. There it is.
What else? Come on, man.
This? Well, it's weird because Lyra, she's already got the IC title. They put the belt on Becky. I don't think Becky needs the tag title. And then Lyra will be a double champion.
Oh, there it is.
So I told Ted this is a Hills WrestleMania. That means they gotta win. That means Liv and Raquel gotta win.
Is she good, this girl right here in the white?
Lyra's
Lyra's
nice.
She's getting a push. She's the first intercontinental champion.
Oh, the Irish chick.
Yeah.
Okay. The headdress is fucking me up.
Oh, you should have seen her come out.
She had wings for arms.
Oh, my God.
Oh no.
That's it. Oh, here it comes.
Where's Liv?
Oh, she sold that.
Damn, she hit that
She sold
girl
it.
hard.
Facts.
Manhandle slam.
There goes
The rock
the
bottom?
rock bottom, the man bottom.
Yeah,
Whoa, Becky just got the belt.
yeah.
Probably, I guess.
But why do this?
I don't know.
It's weird.
They're transition champions though. It's not permanently. They probably need to get the
It's makeshift. This is
they probably need to get the IC titles off of Lyra, and they need to get Becky back in the limelight pretty quickly. You know.
Person you
Gotcha.
got to watch out for is Bailey.
Who?
Bailey, because Bailey got hurt before this match.
That match was a 6.5.
even though like she got hurt right before the match, you do not think this is like a carbon copy of Naomi's Bianca and
Yeah.
Did she just drop an MFer in there? Jeez, did you hear that? No. Night. Dang, lost
did
the
she call
belts.
Manhandle slam.
The man bottom.
All right. Let's get to the main event. Let's go.
Or you could call it the man end.
Yo, what's been the worst match so far in WrestleMania?
The worst match in WrestleMania history?
No, these last two nights.
The last 2 nights. Give me a second to think about it.
Well, we didn't see the whole Jay Uso.
Trash.
We didn't see the whole
Trash.
thing. We saw the end, right?
Trash.
I go with the New Day.
Yeah. They got, that was kind of boring.
Both of them were trash.
I go with
What was the opening match from last night?
That was it.
Jey
It was
Uso and, Gunther.
And then what was it? Was Gunther?
And then it was a tag team.
that New Day match.
And then it was Jade and Naomi.
Yeah, that New Day match was dry.
No, but so was
Charlotte and
Tiffy time, whatever. her
Oh,
name
that's
is.
probably the worst match.
It was too long.
Yeah, and it was stiff, and it looked like they didn't even like each other. They had no chemistry, at all.
Do you like this new age of wrestling? Like the in-ring skills?
I like the in-ring skills. But I think there's a lot to be
Shout out to the
desired.
chat. We see a lot of people in the chat right now.
What up,
Shout
though? I
out.
don't even know where the camera is anymore.
Let
What's
us
up?
know where you at.
What's up?
Where you coming from?
What's good?
I think there's a lot to be desired from
Yeah.
old school wrestling.
Yeah.
Because you didn't need to do a lot to get the oohs and ahs. And we're talking about Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, all them. They got people going crazy for a very base moveset, right? You didn't have to do a whole lot. You just had to work the psychology of it. Now you got to do everything under the sun to get people excited.
Backlash. It's in the Enterprise Center,
Where's that?
St. Louis.
That's dope.
So-
Well,
The
you
home-
get free tickets or
Hey,
something?
I don't know. I don't know anybody
Oh.
connected to it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Randy?
His backyard? Orton.
Oh, he's from St. Louis?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, like even Ric Flair. Ric
Yeah.
Flair didn't have to fly and jump off the ropes or do any of that
That's
nonsense.
yeah.
And
I just feel like it was better.
it was better because the psychology was better. It was a little bit
Everything.
harder hitting, where things looked a little bit more real, a little bit more snug.
Right.
and you could go back and forth with the rest hold for a good 2 or 3 minutes, and you're still enthralled, right? Like the bear hug.
Yeah.
Like when Hogan would get caught in the bear hug.
This low key was a
and he's
great
just
match.
like dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just, that one arm.
Ragdoll, yeah.
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 Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is it better than the spear? The spear into the pedigree.
That spear in the pedigree was pretty dope too.
I'm so bad at get racist, man.
Hulk
Hogan. But
Yo, he was whack, bro.
But here's the
He
thing,
was
right?
whack.
Regardless of how whack he is and what he did, it does not take away from what he did for wrestling.
I don't give a fuck
Seriously.
about that. He's whack.
But
He
you
was
do
trash.
care about it. That's why you're saying that.
No, I'm saying he was whack as a wrestler.
I used to watch this show too.
What,
Which
the
one?
cartoon or
The cartoon?
Thunder something.
Oh, Thunder in Paradise? Where he shaved his mustache?
That was my shit.
And he had the boat?
That nigga Roddy was balled in, yo. He was balled in. That nigga was balled in, bro.
Yo, the Joe Hendry moment was dope too.
Because that was around the time they introduced W Thunder, right? The Thunder shit.
Movie
But
theaters,
that's
huh?
the, I feel the difference.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
and the big moves like Macho Man jumping off the top rope. with the
Before he
elbow.
doing it, man, like Jimmy
it was
Fly.
big. Or Ricky Steamboat jumping off.
Yeah.
Big moves. I don't need to see you do 16 flips before we get to the end. You know? Save that stuff for like.
We sound like
big
old
moments.
heads.
Huh?
We sound like old heads.
Stone Cold's glass just broke
Yo,
it
John
right
said
before
that.
the main event
John said that shit last night.
of WrestleMania.
Shout out to John, dog. Because John said this. He was like Stone Cold. On the side, me and him were talking.
Stone Cold's glass
That's
just
crazy.
broke at WrestleMania.
That nigga's a writer for the WWE, bro. Low key.
Wow. I mean, he did just get introduced into the Hall of Fame for his match with Bret
Is it
Hart.
the ATV? ATV he coming out on?
King of the Ring.
ATV?
So
Why
you
not?
know they had to give Stone Cold some love.
Maybe the middle. He might come through the middle. He might come through the middle.
That ramp is
long.
long.
Like
It's
100
long.
yards?
It's probably
like 100
it's probably like
yards.
See how
30,
long
40
it
feet,
is?
right? Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely on the 4-wheeler.
What took him so long to come out? I wonder.
Probably getting that thing started. Come on, man. It would have been totally worth it to go there just for this.
Yeah.
This is random, but I don't know if y'all remember that.
And he's doing laps.
405 when it was Raw and SmackDown.
Uh-huh.
Austin brought the Raw.
Oh, he just crashed.
Wait, did he hit it for real?
He drunk, nigga. He's like, you good motherfuckers? Let's go.
He cracking up too. He crashed that shit and he's cracking up.
He drunk already,
Stone
dog.
Cold just crashed the 4-wheeler. Probably wasted.
Oh, that's what he was telling. Somebody said he really just crashed, and that was they said it like 5 minutes ago.
He looks in good shape too.
He does.
He limping. Look at how he limping, though. Damn.
Let's go.
If he wouldn't have got
That
power
control is
drive,
crazy.
like he would have probably been wrestling an extra 10 years.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. When after he, like if you didn't break his neck,
63,000. Goddamn.
it's, bro, when you're there live, it's insane. Like we got to be at SummerSlam. When you're there live,
Yeah. Nothing like it.
nothing like it.
Jersey.
Jersey, this summer, August.
June, right?
Yeah. So we could like rent an Airbnb and be out there for 2 nights. He's going to SummerSlam.
I like making an event where I could be drunk. I'm gonna be mad though, actually, because I'm gonna be drunk for like half of it.
It's just delayed. I'm not eating there,
Still
nigga.
ripped and muscular and everything. Right?
Where's this at? So what is this? The entire
Last night and tonight.
Oh, got it.
That's what this 2 nights is
Some
about.
people just go for one night. Like last year, I had a friend who just went for Saturday, didn't go for Sunday.
Give me the beer.
You look good though.
He do. He do. But I follow him on Instagram, and he still goes to the gym and everything. Like, he still works out.
He can barely walk, dog.
What do you mean?
He gonna use a cane pretty soon. Look at that left knee.
DJ man,
He had
I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying. No, it's like
No,
bad,
DJ,
bad
he's
now.
not. He's not about to fall out or tip
I'm not
over.
saying that, bro. Look at
he's like at least close to 60.
Yeah.
probably like
He's
58.
been wrestling since
He just drank 4 beers in the ring.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Ain't nothing wrong with him.
Look how it,
Really feel half of it is on the shirt.
He does something called the Broken Skull Challenge, which is like an obstacles course or whatever.
He was
Dude,
actually
dude's
there
in
for
shape,
that.
bro.
60?
He's
We want
been
to see a
wrestling.
stunner though. You know what we want to see.
He's been wrestling since '88.
He just drank a whole 6-pack in the ring.
that's
Hopefully
why
they
he crashed
fix
that shit.
his bike.
This thing?
Oh, did he
Nick
hurt
Khan.
somebody?
He really hurt somebody. Shit. He really hurt somebody. That's the president. Nick Khan right there. Damn.
That's his story to tell. Whoever got hurt.
He didn't, I mean,
I mean, you gonna get paid, but I'm saying it's a story. I'm saying it's a story to tell, nigga.
But how did they get hurt?
They
He,
could have
he
been
really like
He hit it hard.
hell yeah, nigga. Yeah, see, he kind of like that nigga almost took off, nigga.
Talking shit his whole way up the ramp.
That he fucking crashed that shit. That's what he probably right. Look how he's dragging that left leg. You see how he's dragging it? Oh my gosh.
So you really just came out to.
Yeah. Pop the fans.
They bring out the greats during this time to like hype the crowd.
They did it last year too.
They always do it though.
But why do y'all make these sour faces when you see he's not wrestling, bro. He's not coming back. The 90s is never coming back. It's over. Let it go.
He wrestled 2 years ago
Why we just like throwing them out there? Just like,
Because they're legends.
for a pop.
Do you know the
wrestling used to be.
you know the legends get a legend contract? It's like a lifetime contract. So they have to show up and do stuff like this because they still get paid. It's like a retirement for them.
Got you.
Wow.
I mean,
He probably gave me the idea. He probably gave me the idea.
He said.
All right,
he
so
said
let's
north, west, east, and south on that dick.
yeah.
Cody. Nah, John's probably gonna
Last
win.
picks before the match.
John is probably gonna
John
win.
Cena.
John Cena.
He's probably gonna win now.
So we about to see wrestling history. Ric Flair's name going to be erased from the
Oh,
record
never
books.
mind. Never mind. Cody Rhodes.
Because he's going to beat. He's
Bro,
going
you
to beat
know
Ric Flair.
in your heart of hearts,
Cody.
that you want JC.
Nah.
To win
he ain't
this
the way to
match.
be.
So how do people feel about John Cena? Like, what's his status?
I mean,
He's indifferent. You got probably people that like him 50-50.
I feel like he's like the last of that era of Attitude Era wrestlers. That
Well, he's not an attitude era wrestler.
because he's not. But let me finish. He's the last. Like if there was anyone else coming out of the Attitude Era at the very end of the Attitude Era, it would have been him going into the new era. There was no one else like him from that era. So that was the people that trained him. That was the people he came up under. He was on the undercard of all those guys that we watched in the Attitude Era. It's just a fact. So then when he got his time to shine in his era, he was inspired by those guys, and he was the closest to those guys because of the eras being so close together. Meaning in the time frame. So like
Mic work, in-ring ability, all
He's
that.
like,
but I'm also saying like when the Attitude Era was ending in the beginning of the 2000s and John Cena's era was starting, he was a rookie. Like so he came from underneath them. He was literally, you get what I'm saying? So when he turned on the TV, that's all he saw was them. And he embodied them going in because Vince loved the big, bulky, superhero-looking people on TV. That's why all the wrestlers today look so small compared to the people we grew up watching. He was the last of that breed, of the big, super strong-looking superhero. Definitely put the belt on him, can lift up the world, picking up Big Show with Edge on top of Big Show and throwing them and all that crazy stuff. Like,
He's after the Batista.
No, he's in the same class.
he's in the same thing.
So the class that they graduated from, Batista, Brock Lesnar,
Same.
Shelton Benjamin, John Cena.
They actually, all of them went through the training camp
is,
together.
Randy Orton.
is Randy not better than John Cena?
They're about the same level.
I would say John Cena's probably better.
In terms of character, maybe, but
And wrestling ability, too.
John Cena's better than Randy.
Bro, did you watch those U.S. title matches?
I watched all of it.
So you're telling me that John wasn't putting on a clinic?
That was a dope thing that they did with him in that era, which was cool. He used to go out on like the Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns,
Yeah.
and have an open
yeah,
challenge
those
to
are-
anybody in the back, and would just put the belt
He's
on the
that guy,
line
but he's
every
not
night,
John Cena.
and take an open challenge to whoever wanted to come out and wrestle him.
He's that guy.
I'll give it to Randy. I'm giving it to Randy.
Thank you.
So I would have given it to Randy until that United States challenge.
John just looks doofy
He
in the ring.
does.
That's all.
But
But he
it
doesn't
is-
look like smooth. He looks clunky.
But this guy like tore up his elbow and came back in like 3 months.
He's like Grunk in the ring.
Yeah, you remember
The
that?
chat is quiet, man. No talking in the
Because
chat.
born as John Cena we talk about.
They haven't asked questions all night, bro.
This is a stupid commercial too.
Function of WrestleMania.
Has it
This has
it's
been decent.
What,
You think so?
On us?
Nah, it's been decent.
You don't think it's? It's not been decent.
So it's not as good as last year, and it's definitely not as good as the year before, when Stone Cold was in the main event.
With
Oh,
with
night
Kevin
one.
Owens?
There he goes.
With Kevin Owens you talking about?
The hill to
Yeah,
make a
that was
kneel.
2 years ago.
Which WrestleMania was it that we watched it yesterday?
That was 2 years ago. That was 3 years ago.
That was right.
That was the.
Yeah.
That
What one was it?
Like, I don't remember.
That was the one with
DJ.
John Cena sucks.
See, this is why
Yeah.
he's the
he's
GOAT.
wearing all black. That's what DJ predicted.
Didn't I?
DJ
Talk to
said
me.
black with a little bit of color.
Talk to me. Talk to me. This nigga looks frail.
No, that dude looks fucking phenomenal.
Any pasty. That nigga looking like Magneto.
Does it say you can see me?
Oh my gosh.
The last time is now.
Yeah, that nigga not running down no more. Not know that. He got to conserve his energy for this ass whooping. And look, he limping. Look how he limping.
You know, it would have been dope if we would walk down with black airs.
With what?
With black
Oh, yeah.
Air Force Ones.
Yeah. Right.
That would've
Why?
been
What's
fire.
what's he wearing?
Doofies. He not wearing Jordans. Hell no. No names.
Black Air Force Ones with a.
He
Huh?
probably.
What? What'd you say?
him doing all this.
What do you mean? Yo, y'all can't sit here on this live and just keep smashing wrestling, bro. Like, what's going on?
We're not smashing wrestling, dog. I'm telling you, I've been saying John Cena sucks. Look, it's not. This is entertaining right here.
Yo, that wasn't terrible.
What? I don't even know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
his entrance?
Oh,
Yo, wait.
come on, guys.
Ronnie, you
Come
witnessed greatness walking down that aisle.
Shut up.
You witnessed a legend.
A hoodie that he couldn't get a cake. He couldn't get like something.
Steven
Why would you need? Why would you need it?
I have no comment, bro.
Why would you?
I have no comment.
The last time is now.
That shit
But
is
guess what?
stupid.
But guess what? Y'all couldn't keep your
He's
eyes off.
stupid. We had no choice,
You,
nigga.
you barely could read that, so it was crazy.
We had no choice, nigga. But to watch that debacle.
Look at this.
And it's in the ring. Look how pasty this nigga looks.
The lights are bright and white. What are you talking about?
Yo, you protecting your man at all costs, huh?
Look at that.
Your boo.
Look at that guy.
Look at what? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
He's not doing this for you. He's not even doing it for me.
Look at his legs. White. Thank you.
He about to win that title.
That's what I'm talking about, John. Get hyped up.
Is he gonna throw the hat though? No, he stopped.
That right knee. That right knee.
They all know that. They all know that.
You know what that feeling is, Steve? You know what that feeling is, Steve? Evil
hell
Knievel.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Evil Knievel probably.
How are you even able to do that and not?
I can't see how you put John Cena connected to the Attitude Era. Anyway.
No, I said he was the last one going into his era to come under the tutelage of the
Look here,
Attitude Era.
Skeletor.
He's
What
not
the
from the Attitude
Kiss
Era.
that belt goodbye.
But I don't.
What the hell is this?
I don't see no.
He wears a
I know that, but what the hell is this?
he wears a mask at.
Oh, he had the Iron Man joint?
Iron Man mask?
Nah, it look like they specially made that one. That's better than the one from last year. The one from
Is that
last year
his
was
thing?
dope. Yeah, he wears a mask at WrestleMania. Yeah,
Because he's Triple H's son.
Huh?
that's not why.
That's Triple H's thing. He's the heir to the throne.
That's not why.
Why is it?
It's because he's the American Nightmare. His dad was the American
I
Dream.
get you.
He's the American Nightmare.
The heir to the throne.
I know nothing about this. And I can. That's live. That's fire.
That pales in comparison
To what?
to what we just saw.
Now you're bugging.
To what we just saw. All that hoopla.
See what I'm
and
saying? Look how much glazing he does for John Cena, dog.
Yo, you are though. Like, what's that
I'm
about?
trying to tell
I'm
you.
just trolling right
Oh,
now.
okay. I thought you were serious.
Outfit
I'm just
fire,
trolling.
everything.
Yeah.
That-
What are you talking about?
That helmet is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, John Cena is hip hop.
oh,
You know?
I hate that he's about to lose his belt though.
Get John Cena old ass out of here, man.
But you know what? Today is exactly 1 year of him holding the belt.
But,
Yeah.
bro, okay, let me ask you this. What if John Cena looks terrible in winning? Is that good for the WWE?
If John Cena gonna win,
But is it
He's
good?
retiring.
Yes.
Who gives a shit?
Oh my gosh, no.
so if he's gonna retire with the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and take it
That's
home
it.
with him. It's
He's
over.
taking it home. That's
It's
it.
his.
It's his.
So the next champion.
No,
No
champion.
belt. No champ. That's the point. I'm taking the belt home with me. There will be no more champ.
Ever happened?
No.
No,
That happened
Ric Flair
once.
did it once
It's
with the
not
big
gonna
gold.
happen.
CM Punk did it too.
Ric Flair, yeah, that was. He came all the way to WWE.
They didn't give him
Yeah.
All the way to WWE with
Yeah.
that title.
All right. All right.
You know he's missing out. Now it's definitive.
I think she.
Black girl?
Yeah, his wife.
Oh, this nigga gotta win.
He just like his dad. His dad had a black woman, and he and the black woman too. That's his wife right there, Brandy. That's his mom on the other
His
side.
dad had a black woman. He turned out white.
No, his mom is Cuban. He's half Cuban.
Yeah.
I fucks with this dude.
That entrance was underwhelming by John Cena.
What'd you say?
Underwhelming. But if he would have wore better sneakers, it would have been.
If he would have wore Air Force Ones, then
He probably wouldn't have been able to wrestle him though.
came out with a
Stand on business.
shiesty.
Yeah.
Golden State Warriors.
I don't know
are
about
up.
that. I don't know about that.
Like what?
Yo, if he came out with a shiesty and some black Air Force Ones, he would have set.
would've won, bro.
He would have set Black Twitter on fire.
Facts.
He He would have won the heart and soul of Black Twitter.
Yo, bro, I would have been done with
Instantly.
it. WWE.
And then
You would have been done with
Done.
it.
right in this shit.
Not
Know
us.
what the last time is now. Like that don't make no sense. Is that supposed to be a fire saying?
Nah, that's just.
Well, because his song is "The Time Is Now." The time is now. The song, and his shirt say "The time is now." This says "The last time is now."
Trash.
Stop.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
Cody's definitely losing.
Because he killed him in the road to
Man,
WrestleMania.
he been whipping John Cena's ass the whole time.
And where's The Rock? Why haven't we seen The Rock this entire time?
He got weight on the player. He
The
got
Rock
weight
gonna
on the
come out
player.
and rock bottom him at the end.
He probably gonna send goons after him.
What goons though? Because The Rock doesn't have goons.
Travis
You never
Scott.
know.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott
Oh,
might come.
Bob the Goon.
Bob the Goon?
Bob the Goon. Yes.
You
Jey
think
Uso.
Bob the Goon ruins the WrestleMania main event tonight?
Somebody ruins it.
And it was him that eliminated John. And like you said, all little connections here and there.
Does the referee get knocked out?
Maybe.
I think you guys are right. I think people run in on both sides to help Cody and
Definitely John Cena.
John Cena. And I think that somebody that comes out that initially helped Cody turns on Cody. And that's how John Cena gets the belt.
Who do you think? Who would you think?
If you had to think about it, it would have to be
R-Truth.
Jay Uso.
Yeah, John Cena's R-Truth's childhood hero.
Say it again.
John Cena's R-Truth's childhood hero.
Which makes no fucking sense, but that's what he says all the
Yeah.
time. He does all of John Cena's moves, by the way, too.
Because it would be for that.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Yeah,
There was
beefing hard.
beefing heavy.
Why?
Because why you
Because R-Truth
Doing the
was
black
using all
character?
his moves?
No.
It was one.
why using a black character?
And then R-Truth came out in a Confederate
Just
uniform
saying.
with smoking cigarettes on TV.
Look at this nigga here.
R-Truth is...
This nigga is pasty.
Yo, Cody Rhodes is a dope WWE champion.
Butt with your butt.
There's no but.
John Cena just stand and look like.
I still feel like John Cena, if you're going to go heel, you got to switch it up completely.
They did their job.
He should have had like a singlet on or something. Like
They
something
did their job.
opposite of what he's been wearing.
John
right?
Cena?
Yeah, like it, or something like the jean shorts. Like, who's selling those right now?
Nobody.
How did you find those?
They had it for years, dog.
And he got some black Skechers on?
Probably.
Like, no one talked to him about his gimmick? Like,
You can't.
somebody got to tell him, like, John, you got to go bald. You got to cut all your hair off, go bald.
Bruh. He looks like Magneto from X-Men. Go look at X-Men. Let me see here. Go to Google. Yeah.
Which actor from Magneto?
Give me.
The young Magneto?
No, the older one. Go with Patrick. Yeah. Look, side by side. Do it side by side. Do it side by side, my nigga.
Yo, it's funny because you're kind of right.
Bro, he does. Put the Magneto helmet on him.
Nobody,
Come on.
nobody wants to see John win this belt.
He don't look like John Cena. He don't look like John Cena, nigga.
Yeah,
Look how long John Cena face is.
that's got to be racist.
Does he not a younger version? He doesn't look like a younger version of that nigga.
That's got to be racist, bro.
Look,
I'm looking.
you gotta see when he gets mad, when he get this frown. Just keep it open, dog. Pause. Oh boy.
Stardust, who else are we talking about? Very young Cody
Bro, come on, dog. This shit.
It's great heel work.
Of course you would say that.
It is great heel work.
No, it's definitely not. It's just a copy. You just copying how to do over. That's all you're doing. That's exactly how
Will y'all stop bringing up all these old ass wrestlers?
Nigga, y'all always do.
That was to a T.
You and John Cena fan now too, huh? You
That
and John
was
Cena
to a
fan?
T.
Hulk Hogan, bro. Hulk
Looking
Hogan.
at the crowd. Getting out the ring.
Hulk Hogan's the only wrestler that ever looked at the crowd now.
Chase, am I lying?
Yo, now he don't know. Now that nigga don't know.
Hey,
Now
all
that
I
nigga
say
don't
is,
know.
all
Now
I
that
say
nigga
is,
don't know.
wait. All I'll say is this: artists create,
Oh my god.
but great ones
Oh my
steal.
god. Oh my god.
So-
Shut up.
We're looking at
Shut
a
up.
master.
It was terrible, man.
Yo, these niggas is putting their bodies on the line, and your ass sitting there talking about something he ain't take that well. This nigga just jumped out of the ring.
My back hurt to say it watching these niggas though.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, John.
Oh my gosh. Poke an eye? I think
That's
poke
what
an
I'm
eye.
talking about.
He looking stiff.
Oh, that was horrible. That's horrible. Oh, man.
I think he was trying not to break his kneecap.
Bruh.
That's the knee that he.
Yeah.
He was flexing.
Ooh. He
John
extended.
Cena with a big boot.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, John.
Curtsy?
First, I beat him.
Yeah, whip his ass. Whip his ass.
Bro, he
eat
looks.
ass.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be quiet.
Go ahead.
I was always be kicking with boots and he got some sneakers on.
I know that shit hurt too.
What?
Getting kicked with them soft ass Skechers.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
They didn't have Braun Strowman didn't do that this year.
Nope.
He's not good.
No, that's a good
Ron.
point.
Huh?
Ron.
He was fighting Fatu last, right?
Yeah, he got beat up.
Badly.
Yeah, that's true.
But Braun, here's the thing. Me and Steve saw him live in Madison Square.
Braun?
No, Barclays Center, right?
Strowman?
No, it was
Strowman, whatever
Madison
his second
Square
name is.
Garden.
Yeah, we was at Madison
And he
Square
was
Garden.
over. He was over. Only problem with Braun is he's too big.
You know who else was over at Madison Square Garden? Elias.
I don't know who that
Big
is.
time over.
Yo, he was taking songs from the crowd.
He's taking what?
He came into the crowd. He came into the ring with a stool and a guitar, and he was asking like us in the crowd because we were front row at Madison Square Garden. He was like, "What song y'all want to hear?" And like people were just naming songs. He just started playing them.
That's dope. That's fire.
Yeah. Oh, word. Elias was one of my favorites, man.
I mean, he's Elijah now.
Elijah. I'm surprised he didn't take the Ezekiel thing.
Is Cody carrying this match?
Yeah, of course. He's selling everything. He's trying to keep John Cena from blowing up in the ring too, because that's the fear.
Well, that's probably why John Cena is more methodical in his moves.
Yeah, they're just saving. He's saving wind, and they're putting more power emphasis on all of John Cena's moves. So Cody's like getting clothesline from hell and all that shit. They're trying to emphasize John Cena is much stronger than Cody, right?
And much pastier.
Without a doubt. You ain't lying
That's
about that.
crazy. Bro,
Like-
look at this.
Here in John Cena.
it's like,
Like, bro, what the hell is this?
I mean, Cody's Cuban, but
this nigga has no, like,
he is from the Caucasus Mountains, boy.
bro.
Yeah.
This would not allow.
Nah, Vince would have been like, "Get your ass to the Tanner."
Bro,
I think that's the point, just to make you see that he's
that he's pasty? What that got to do with
a
it?
bad guy.
Stop.
What did he just say?
I don't know.
Chase, what's his point?
Bro,
To
what
make
is you
him
talking
look
about?
totally
To
different.
make it show him that he got a powder white dick?
Right,
Oh,
right, right.
What the fuck is you
Bruh.
talking about?
Yo, you saved this nigga, bro. Why? I don't understand.
Ted's like, yeah, I think that's the point. We all want to know.
Yo,
How white is he?
yo, you love this man, dog. Why? I don't understand.
Greatness.
You don't even know why you said it.
Right.
Got no response to it.
Yo,
Oh,
Bruh.
shit.
Oh,
The
boy.
crazy shit is Cody's hair is dyed platinum white,
bro.
and it still ain't whiter than this motherfucker's skin.
Oh, I'm surprised his knees lasted right there. Bro. Oh, come on.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chase. John Cena don't belong in the ring with Cody right now.
No.
At all.
He don't belong in the ring ever again. He's done, bro.
This should have been CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes.
They fucked up?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Is it entertaining for you, Serge?
It's not entertaining. They just need to get the story.
Nah. CM Punk would have definitely did better.
They play to the crowd too much.
Well, they haven't hit their gear yet.
Yeah.
Who?
This match.
Bro, I don't think there is a gear.
It's
John
gonna-
Cena's
it's
not
gonna
like that
pump
no
up.
more, bro.
But he hasn't been in the ring in what, like 3 years?
That's the point, Chase.
You know, that's why.
He's saying again.
That's why the matches he was in this year, War Games, Royal Rumble, matches with multiple people, so it doesn't have to be things.
I know. That was terrible.
Nah, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
You didn't even see him.
Did he look good in Elimination Chamber?
He was decent. Who, John Cena?
Yes.
Yeah, he was decent.
And what?
Elimination
Nigga, I'm not taking
But
anything you say about John
there were
Cena.
6 people in there.
I get it, but his points, he wasn't good.
But that's why there were 6 people.
You don't need to, like, he's done. His character's done. He doesn't need to do this.
It was way better than this.
No. He was this.
What, in Elimination
Yes.
Chamber? No, he was moving faster in Elimination Chamber.
He was not.
Less time, he gave more in the Elimination Chamber because he didn't have to do a match. That's all I'm
I mean, this match is an hour long, and they got 30 more minutes.
It's only gonna get worse.
Nah, it's gonna get better with the
I caught.
a couple years ago when everybody came out because of Cody and Roman.
Yes.
I feel like they'll do that for this, potentially. At the very least, you're gonna get the Rock.
I called a squash match, and I was wrong. A squash match would have been better.
That would have been disappointing.
It would have been better.
No,
I mean, it only
because-
would have been disappointing because of the other matches on the card.
No, I think just the. I don't know. I just think it would have been disappointing.
Exactly.
Nah.
That was my point.
Here we go.
5
5 moves.
moves. You can't see me. Is that what we about to do?
You already hit the shoulder tackle.
Right. Put the kneecaps back in place?
This nigga just. Did he just pull his knees back up?
Bro, he did.
This dude wearing Patrick Ewing's knee pads right,
bro.
now.
Right. Oh my gosh. He's moving. Yeah, he's moving. Again?
He about to blow up in that ring. He breathing. Look, he breathing hard. Are you?
That nigga cooked, bro.
Yeah, he could. He's dying right now. In that ring, that ref, all that ref here is he. That motherfucker is dying in that ring
I
right
think
now.
the pace.
He is dying. Look at him.
Facts. Facts. Wheezing, nigga. That nigga wheezing.
Just keep smiling, John.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
This is all I'm gonna need to see. If he moving slow,
Oh.
that was terrible.
Come on,
that was
John.
Terrible.
Come on, John.
That was terrible.
John, you gotta get off your feet for the power slam.
Can't no more.
Ooh.
Yo, he looks terrible, dog.
Yo, he couldn't get the power slam over? Come on. John? The Cody kick? He didn't want to get kicked. That's
He's
why.
cooked, man. Chase, he's cooked.
He take that belt and go
That was-
home. He probably ain't coming back. That probably is his last match. They gonna have to go find his ass. He gonna be dead underneath a bed
Hello,
somewhere.
John.
Or something.
John, you there? Like, bro,
No one's seen John in 6
that's
weeks.
beautiful, bro. He didn't take it well, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, he's scared to hit his damn chest.
Why?
Cause he go flat, hit his stomach, he gonna lose his ear. Here it go, just like his dad.
He gonna spin out of it. Oh, I think he gonna spin out of it.
Yo, John Cena's very stiff. Oh, kick out.
He wasn't gonna get it. You know he was gonna get that off.
Wow, he got him though. Oh, that was good commentary. He's awesome.
Watch, bro. If he moving stiff here, I don't want to see this. Elbows. I thought it was gonna be elbows to the head. Oh, he moved. That was so slow.
So a Ric Flair move.
Yeah. Facts. Okay, not for that one. This nigga definitely tired, bro.
Yo, is Golden State about to upset Houston? Attitude adjustment off the top rope.
DDT?
He might hurt himself up there. That don't look good.
Damn, you got him.
Watch John Cena's landing. Wow. That was clean.
Cody did a good job.
Yeah. No, he took that bump good.
Yeah. Like, what? I don't understand. He's carrying the match. He's doing well. Cody. They say it take a long between these moves, dog.
Yeah, he sure has to.
I know. I'm just saying.
Look at him. Look at him. He's fucking dying.
No.
John Cena is 40s.
Oh,
power bomb.
He took that terribly though.
All right, he's done. They need to stop the match for real. Like, we can take the smoke break. I'll go smoke
do not
outside.
replay that.
Like
Do not
somebody.
replay that.
Yeah, don't. They said do not. Whatever you do not replay what just happened.
Don't show it. Don't show it.
Don't show it. No, do not show it. He's really fucked up in the ring right now. Give him a second. Let him.
He's definitely concussed. He took that terribly.
He's taking it as if he's really getting attacked.
He's super tight with everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, he's taking it in the worst way
He's
possible.
like, look at this.
Look how bad he's taking it.
He like, oh my gosh.
He's taking it the way you're not supposed
Is this
to
the
take
worst WrestleMania main event?
it. No, hell no. Y'all forgot when Hulk Hogan had the black eye and came out and saved Bret Hart and then took the belt from Yokozuna?
Undertaker versus Roman
That
Reigns.
shit was trash.
So yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Again. God damn.
He's like, brother, I got no more left in me, brother.
He's like, please, don't stop the match now. Let's not do the rest. Just tap. For the love of God.
This better not be ruined.
No, he's not gonna tap.
Cena's like, yo, play it out a little longer.
Pull it right to the middle. screaming.
He's like, come on,
He
take
doesn't even have it on him.
take your time, brother.
Right? Please. Help me, please.
Please take your time, brothers. Come on. Come on.
If you smell the doom, what the Rock is cooking. Referee, did I say referee gonna get knocked out?
Called it.
There we go.
There you go, Crossroads.
Somebody's coming out.
Is it a nigga with the bad haircut, with the mushroom haircut, run down the ramp?
Damn, he could barely take the Crossroads, bro.
Bro, he's terrible.
Like baby shit.
They gotta sell it.
Toilet paper tissue.
Look at this nigga, Cena done.
Damn, he just ripped that whole shit off.
Right.
Old man strength.
That's all he got left, nigga. But where's another ref at? I know, but the nigga with the bad haircut back in the day. Oh shit, the ref is waking up now.
Wow. If he would have won like that, I probably would have been a little annoyed by that.
Why?
Because it's
cheesy.
weak sauce.
So his finishing move don't work.
He's done it on the top rope. Come on.
Well, the argument has been like he can't wrestle. He only got 5 moves.
Oh, here we go.
Who called Travis Scott? Who
Me.
said?
The Sage.
How's he supposed to sneak to the ring if he music drops?
Is that the hardcore title?
Yeah.
I don't know why he's included.
I really
don't
wish
know.
they would get this.
Giving John Cena a break, nigga.
There's something, yeah.
He gets
They
paid
got
every
it.
time he saw
They got
it.
it.
Yeah, it's just there's a theme. Yeah,
Yeah.
theme song.
Like he works out to his song and he gets paid every time his song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like that is.
Facts.
The ultimate flex.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Is that the hardcore?
What the hell is this? This isn't wrestling anymore, dog. This is long and drawn. Come on, Chase.
This is a masterpiece.
They're giving John Cena mad long, a big ass break, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
terrible. This is not an intermission.
they
This
said-
is not a fucking play.
Wait.
What is John Cena smiling at though?
Sage. The Sage is
He
going to
probably
be
like, I can't
spread.
believe you niggas did
throughout
this.
the ring.
I was that bad? I was that bad looking? Well, you had to send an intermission? He's getting a breather right now, my nigga.
Why is he walking like that?
This is stupid.
So does Travis Scott take a bump tonight? Serge. Does Travis Scott take a bump tonight?
He gets punched in his. He gets punched in his stuff.
He gets a
Cody
receipt.
gets his.
Tonight.
He gets his
Yeah.
receipt.
Gets a receipt.
I see what they did to Speed. Oh, damn.
That was kind of strong. Man.
Yeah.
Travis is $125, dog.
After the whole match, you were just able to do that.
Oh, John Cena's about to get punched in his stuff.
Yep. Cody's finna win.
On the shots. A dangerous situation here. Cody Rhodes will play back. Cody now out. It's kind of dropped on the floor. Now Cody Rhodes goes back to Cena. Cody Rhodes looking for a crossroads.
Bro, that was dumb as hell.
Going. Pull the referee out.
Of course. And now this nigga's hurt?
Yep.
God.
All he did was pull him up.
Bro, come on.
He's like, oh, remember you hit me? I'm supposed to hit you. You jumped off the rope. Now get
Rock
back
is
up
gonna
here.
sneak up behind him, or somebody's going. Another goon.
It's gonna be Rock. The Rock or John Cena. 'Cause John Cena's on the right.
Travis Scott made you a seat. Travis Scott
He's not taking a bump.
is actually gonna walk in the ring on Cody Rhodes. Knock his teeth out, Cody. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, it is over.
What if his character knows some kung fu or some
They
shit?
probably been training a couple of WWE moves.
Oh no! Cody Rhodes is gonna let that happen again. Rhodes has got him in position.
There's his
Oh,
receipt.
he took it well enough.
Yeah.
He took it well enough. He took it well
No, that
enough.
nigga just swallowed his gold teeth.
Get out of the ring, man. Get out.
Get the fuck out! That nigga selling. God damn, nigga! Yo, what is this?
Nigga was really knocked out.
DQ? DQ?
What are they doing?
What the hell is this? This is a terrible match, dog.
Here come the Rock.
Ding, 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 ding. Here comes the Rock. This is dumb as hell.
Yeah, this is.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, this match is like
This is terrible.
overbooked.
And the referee's still
Really
up from just being pulled out of the ring, my nigga.
Well, so is Travis Scott.
But Travis Scott got a move tape put on him.
Cody Rhodes was fair and square. John Cena didn't give a damn.
Well, he might get a 2 count.
All jokes aside, that match was kind of awful. It was really awful. All jokes aside,
Kind of awful.
it was like the end. I was feeling it up until
No.
the last 5 minutes.
Shit was under. Man.
Oh, man, Jeff.
So no Rock at WrestleMania.
No Rock.
Disappointed. I'm glad I didn't go.
This was dumb.
You would have had a better match. I'm like, what?
This is whack. This was the worst. This is probably the worst match.
All right, that's a stretch. Relax.
It is, huh?
Relax.
So,
This.
like,
This is the worst
honestly,
match.
I enjoyed how slow John was moving, right? Because he's a heel.
Oh, you like Arn Anderson and Bob Backlund, so I get it.
Oh, that's true.
No, but compared
He's
to
a
how
heel.
it was moving, like,
I don't want to hear nothing about John Cena, dog. Nothing.
yeah, after you not hearing nothing about it. It's over now. He's
Yeah.
gone. He's going home.
Yeah, he's going home.
He should have never been. He should have never been in this match.
That's what I'm talking about. The Sage. The Sage.
He never should have been in this.
Check on Travis Scott for real.
He never.
Of all the things we predicted for this WrestleMania, this is not on the list of top great things we expected.
It wasn't necessary.
So do we get a Travis Scott versus Cody Rhodes match?
Chase, would you call it overbooked?
Yeah, overbooked. The end was overbooked. Right? We didn't need all this. We didn't need Travis Scott walking out, Cody knocked out.
Look at this nigga.
Why
Really,
didn't he pin?
this nigga accidentally gets knocked out for real.
But the thing is, like,
Look at the back and forth. Look
but,
at how,
but after the like, it's so stupid.
John Cena's terrible.
This is stupid.
This is the right
Come on, guys. This is terrible.
man, they did.
CM Punk should have been in some kind of way.
Yes, I said it from the beginning.
This is stupid.
CM Punk should. It would have been better if CM Punk left WrestleMania with the title.
Yeah, but that's if all of those other things kind of fell into
Because
place and didn't fall.
he left WWE 10 years ago because of John Cena and his bullshit. So it would have made sense that CM Punk is the reason John Cena never hit 17 titles, which would have made his leaving make sense 10 years later when he comes back and he stops Cena.
But this is stupid.
They just had to get Ric Flair off of there.
Why?
I don't know. They just maybe because Ric Flair is associated with AEW and
WCW?
Yeah.
Oh, he was gonna win 17 regardless. So.
Yeah, that
Bruh.
number was gonna get. Shit, but what's her name? Charlotte Flair got 15. She could get that back to the Flair family. Mm-hmm.
She done too.
Yeah, it seems like she needs to retire, bro.
If she counts like the NXT title, go down
They
to
do
get
count the
that.
NXTs.
They do.
Yeah.
He gonna grab the mic.
Oh shit.
The end could have been better.
The press conference. Is it? My thing is like, was this his get back just for Travis Scott? Cody's. That's what it seemed like. The whole moment was just his get back.
He gonna make that great entrance just lose the title.
We knew he was gonna lose though.
Well, I mean, but
he
the
held
whole-
it for a year.
But the whole idea was Travis Scott smacked the shit out of him, right? Promo leading up to the.
Well, kind of like punched him and gave him a black
Yeah,
eye
that's
for
what
real.
I'm saying. But then, like, was that the only reason? It's like weird. That shit was terrible, dog.
Terrible.
Yeah. 3-star.
That last match, I give it a 4.
The end was just.
I give it a 4.
The end ruined it for me. I was enjoying everything up until the end.
No.
Him not being able to roll out. Fuck that.
Because Cody was knocked
Had
out.
to
the
drag his
entire
crackheaded
time.
ass out the damn ring.
He was
They're
milking it, nigga.
They're
That
like,
nigga was
they're like,
milking
nigga,
it,
you
nigga.
supposed to act like you knock out. Not fucking really be knocked out, nigga. Get your skinny ass out the ring. This nigga, he was the worst actor ever.
Bro,
Nigga.
I don't know, man.
That nigga played dead in the ring.
He wasn't good to me. It wasn't good to me, man.
Yeah, let me get home.
11. Start cleaning up.
Terrible, man.
Plus, no worries. Plus, quick shipping means you can forget the
Terrible.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
DJ, I would say just leave the cameras on. If you still live.
You unplugged it?
Are we doing a reaction? We can leave the.
Well, Chase needs to leave. So.
No, I could wait for y'all. I could help y'all out.
No, I'm saying, are we doing anything?
Yeah, we can do reaction if you want. Yeah, for sure.
Real quick? I did. I plugged it back in.
Yeah. So WrestleMania is over. 2-night event. We'll grade. We've already graded the first night. I think we were between a 6 and an 8 last night.
Yep.
So we'll say average of 7 for last night. What would you give us as a score for
Let's start off from PlayStation.
for tonight, DJ? Give us a
6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Serge. Scale of 1 to 10 for
The
the
entire-
WrestleMania tonight.
6 or 7.
Scale of 1 to 10 for tonight, the event.
Yeah. Exactly.
6. Last night's main event was much better.
Yeah.
It
Well,
started off good.
It
yeah.
did not.
What about you, Chase?
It did not. Oh, I thought you were talking about the match.
7.
Yeah, the undercard was way better than the main event for tonight, and that's what gave it a 7 for me.
Okay, fair
Most
enough.
of the matches were.
What do you
were
think?
Pretty good.
Are we walking away from this WrestleMania a little underwhelmed and disappointed?
Just start off the. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't understand. I didn't understand the last match.
My biggest issue with the
I didn't
last
understand
match, Travis Scott. This is my biggest issue. He does that long ass entrance. Cody's knocked the hell out for the whole thing. Does that long ass entrance. And then John Cena helps him out. Cody is still knocked out. Right? I didn't mind the slowness of it because I figured it would pick up after time. Right? I figured it would get some momentum behind it.
Right.
Right? John is wrestling not like how John Cena wrestles. He's wrestling like a heel. He's being a dick. Every move is methodical, slow. Right? But then Travis comes out, gets knocked out for real. They have to kick him out. John Cena does that nonsense with the belt.
That's like the most ridiculous part of the match. It literally was.
The last few minutes was just like, what is this?
Yeah.
Bro,
I've never seen two men
jockey
fight for the belt.
Yeah.
The jousting for the belt back and forth was like, it was actually over exaggerated and dramatized. It killed the moment because honestly, like, John Cena is just actually way bigger than Cody, so it doesn't even look realistic. And then you got this black crackhead on the ground knocked out for real.
And then The Rock not showing up.
What the fuck happened just right now?
But wasn't that
What the fuck?
Did they say The Rock potentially wasn't going to show up? Or?
I don't know. If they did, I just didn't hear it. Maybe they did, bro.
I read that somewhere, but I thought it was one of those things where it was just, oh, he's not going to be here, but he'll still
Surprise. So
That's stupid.
The Rock was somewhere filming Moana fucking 4 or whatever
Right.
it was. While he
That
didn't
Disney
have to,
money.
he didn't have to be a part of this road to WrestleMania at all. So I don't really understand where
This nigga's increasing the heat? This nigga.
I don't understand why insert him after the Royal Rumble and have this mastermind plan and all this shit, and then you don't ever see him a fucking again. John Cena wins the belt and basically didn't have to be a heel to win the belt at all. He could have just
Did
stayed
not.
face.
Like,
What was the point?
Yeah,
Did they
so-
botch this whole thing?
I feel like they just wanted to see, well, what happens if we make him a heel type of thing right before the end. It's like if you've been growing your hair your whole life and you've had cornrows your whole life, and then right before you cut your hair, you're like, damn, I wonder what I look like with locks. Let me lock it up real quick just to see what it looks like, and then 2 months later you cut it. Trash. Trash.
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Trash.
the lead up was trash.
Now the leader was trash.
No, the lead up was definitely trash.
You say you enjoyed John Cena.
No, I'm not talking about the match. I'm
You talking
saying
about the
lead
road
up.
to WrestleMania?
The road up.
That's
I
what I'm
never
saying.
said I never said I enjoyed that.
You
I
enjoyed John Cena.
Here's the thing. I enjoyed the promos. Cody was whipping his ass every match.
Yeah, we
every
called
time.
that.
So I was just like, okay, John Cena's winning, right? I think if John Cena would have been more dominant in his attacks and beating Cody's ass, right, then Cody has something to fear. Now, the end of the match could have been better, right? I didn't need Travis Scott. You could even had John Cena beat him clean, right? You could have had him beat him clean and said, I told you so, and walk out with the championship. Not do all this stuff, raising Travis's hand or the other way, vice versa. I told you so, and walk up the aisle, and that is it. Peace. Deuces.
Both championships were underwhelming. Championship match. Jey Uso and
Yes.
Gunther in this one. And like it didn't live up to what they were talking about leading into the matches. They didn't do anything.
You're right.
Nothing. It was dumb.
And I feel like even with the Jey Uso stuff, right? The lead up, Jimmy got his ass whipped bad.
Right.
And there was no blood at WrestleMania.
Right.
Got his ass whipped bad.
And he tapped out quick as fuck.
Like,
Left him in a pool of blood.
Bro, that's stupid. They dropped the ball.
One thing that was right, I predicted a heel WrestleMania. Both main events, the heel won.
yes.
Yeah.
The majority of the matches, the heels won.
Yeah, so it was definitely a Hills WrestleMania, but just not as exciting as we expected. With the Hills winning.
It was underwhelming.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And the wrestlers did their thing in the ring. I think it was just bad storytelling.
That's what it was.
And
Bad storytelling.
the matchups they weren't spot on with the matchups that they chose. Like there wasn't a lot of chemistry. Like you can't just put the New Day in there with the Vikings and say, "Oh, that's going to be a great. That's gold."
Well,
you know
it
what I'm
wasn't.
saying?
Well, with them, I feel it could have been a great match if the Vikings.
Dude loves Kofi Kingston so
wait,
much.
You gotta wait. Let me finish. Cut that nonsense out. Let me finish. No,
I
but
can
you're not even giving me a chance to say what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
All right. So, like I was saying, you can laugh all day. Like, right? The Viking Raiders were supposed to look like world beaters, right? In that match, they're not. You're telling me they're not supposed to look like world beaters. You're shaking your head no, but they're not supposed to look like world beaters? They're big, massive dudes. Kofi and Xavier
But
are
that's
tiny.
the point of what I just
But
said.
that's
James.
what I'm saying. But here's what I'm saying. That match could have been better if they would have booked it better. It's
They're
not
just a bad matchup.
Why weren't the Street Profits in this?
That's literally what I just said. It was a bad matchup. It was a bad pairing.
I wouldn't even say it was a bad pairing though.
It was.
We watched it.
Come on, Chase. You said it was a bad match. How
It's
you
a-
defending it
You
now?
said it before me.
How are you defending it now?
But I'm saying it was booked badly. I'm not saying it was a bad matchup, right?
But they got in the ring with each other and it
It was
wasn't
booked,
good.
but it was booked badly.
We all agreed.
Whoever booked the match, right, and said these are the moves you are supposed to do, and we want you to do these moves, booked the match awfully, because those guys, the Viking Raiders, are supposed to look like world beaters, regardless to whatever.
But that's not what happened.
It's not what happened.
So again, like I said, it was a poor matchup. Because even if whoever's in charge of writing it, you did a terrible job writing, and it was a poor matchup visually and on paper.
Because they let the New Day get away with too many moves.
No, it was sloppy.
Too many moves.
My nigga, the match was sloppy.
Like
it wasn't. Huh?
Like here's
My nigga, you said it. The first two matches were terrible.
terrible. Yes.
Those
Right?
niggas were in the second match.
Right? And I agree with you on that. Now, how that match could have been better, right?
I don't think it could have been better. Like I said,
You
when
saying less moves would
I'm
have made
saying
it better?
Kofi Kingston was over the hill already. Like I said when we were watching the match, I said these two big dudes are super athletic, but they shouldn't be coming in here looking and acting like fucking Vikings.
But
And then Xavier Woods should be a singles wrestler and not a fucking tag team. with
they
New Day
shouldn't
anymore.
have. The New Day shouldn't have got as much offense
Why
as they did,
Why are they still together?
because that's the only thing they allow them to do, right? But
That's bad.
regardless, the New Day shouldn't have got all that offense off. Seriously, right? Because if these guys are world beaters,
So
and
then
they're
don't
talking
book
about,
that. Don't
Huh?
book that. Don't book that.
Don't
match.
book it like that.
No, don't book it at all. Don't put those teams together.
But
But you can't not say that because they've had good matches.
they've had better matches than that.
All right, so then
So
answer
what
this
happened?
question then, right? When's the last time you saw a great New Day match?
Probably fighting the Usos
5 years ago.
2 years ago, last year.
They didn't
2
fight.
years.
They didn't fight the Usos last year. They did not fight the Bloodline last year, and they
It's
didn't
2
fight
years
the
ago.
Bloodline the year before that. And
Yes, they did.
If they fought the Blue Line, you're not talking about the rivalry match before the Usos turned into the Bloodline.
No, I'm talking about that match where the Usos were fighting the New Day because the Usos were about to be
Okay,
the
so that's what I
longest
thought.
reigning.
I thought
2
that's
years
what you were
ago.
talking about. That
2
match
years
was
ago.
trash. That match was trash. I said the last good New Day match.
I thought it was a pretty decent match.
Just to get Lift Kofi to your point.
No. Like, don't do that.
What are you talking about? Everybody has an opinion here.
Yeah, but here's the
that's
thing.
the fact of the matter
But here's
is,
the thing, right?
I don't think New Day has had a good match in half a fucking decade, and that's a fact. Everything they've done has
Okay,
been
you can
fucking
get hyped all you
trash.
want.
It's not hype. It's just a fact, bro. Like their last good match was before Usos turned into Bloodline. That was when they had good matches, and since then, it's been trash. And their booking has been trash. The matchups have been trash, and not just them, right? But what we saw tonight was exemplary of what WWE has been getting away with. It's weak ass storytelling.
It's weak ass booking. It's not the storytelling, it's booking. Those are two different
Okay,
things.
but the storytelling and the booking are the same thing. We literally predicted the entire fucking WrestleMania.
Definitely. And I said that
Or
yesterday.
made it better.
So how is it
So-
not both?
So the thing about it is this, right? We watch it for the storytelling. We watch it for the matches, right?
Yeah.
Right? Now, some matches, like even the CM Punk, the Roman Reigns, and the Seth Rollins match, we predicted it, right? But
Say
it
it
was
again.
but it was a great match because of how they booked the match. Like the Charlotte Flair match was awful because of how they booked that damn match, and it went too long. That match should have
But
been
the
at least.
storytelling of that match wasn't
It
interesting
was
anyway.
awful anyway, though. Too, I'll give you that. Right? The Cena match, awful.
And
Right?
the matchup with Charlotte and what's her name?
Tiffany Turner?
Tiffany Stratton.
I
It
just say
looked
Tiffany
good on
Turner.
paper.
It did not.
It looked good on paper.
How?
Before when she came back, we hadn't seen her in a minute. She had a really, really great match with Rhea Ripley. They had two really good matches. Charlotte's had really good matches in the last couple of years.
Definitely.
So she had two really, really good matches with Rhea Ripley. So when she came back and won the Royal Rumble, we're like, okay, we're going to see something here. I'm thinking it's going to be a rubber match of her and Rhea Ripley again. I think you called it too.
It
And
should have been that.
It should have been that, but it wasn't. They said they went Tiffany Stratton. I said, okay, Charlotte she still has it. She puts on good matches still. But what translated on the television wasn't just poor storytelling and just poor booking, but it was a poor match.
It was everything all around with that matchup.
It was a poor matchup.
Was awful from the beginning, and from the beginning,
What?
I said Nia should have won that match.
She lost a tooth?
Who? Well, good.
Let me ask y'all this: what was the best match of the night, or both nights?
That triple threat, night one.
I'm sorry.
It was the only match you would go to WrestleMania to watch.
Seth Rollins.
Oh yes,
So you think that was the best match both nights?
it was the most anticipated match.
No,
I
it was the
wouldn't-
best match.
I would say I like the Jacob match a little bit better because it was faster.
The Jacob match felt like a squash.
Oh, who?
You know,
He beat
Jacob
the shit
match.
out of Louisiana tonight. That wasn't like a great
yeah.
match.
That was it. Yeah, it was one sided.
Wait, did y'all see the Drew McIntyre Damian Priest?
One
Yeah.
sided. One sided.
So
Yeah, that was
I
cool.
thought that the four-way, the fatal four-way
Yeah.
was really good. With Brock and Penta, all of them, they were putting some moves out there. That was good. Night two, and then like night one, I will say the main event.
When y'all do get a chance though, that triple threat, Io, Bianca, and Rhea was fire.
Oh
I
yeah,
can imagine. So
yeah.
I think
Started it off. So
I feel that WWE has a booking problem though too, because it's Jason Jordan, it's Glorious, it's
Bobby Rhodes or Bobby Roode.
Roode. It's a few people.
Isn't D'Lo Brown a booker?
I think
He's
he's
a
with
trainer.
TNA.
I think he's not a trainer. Oh, I thought he's not a trainer.
I don't know.
But like the matches themselves, right?
And Bubba Ray, right?
No, he's a trainer.
Okay.
The thing is, right? The New Day War Machine match didn't need to be on WrestleMania. at
No,
all,
it
right?
didn't. It was
It
fucking
needed to be
horrible.
on Raw,
Right.
right? And I think it would have been a better match on Raw than it would have been on WrestleMania.
Wait, hold on. That match was trash, bro.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal, right? I think it would have been better tomorrow than tonight, right? And the reason is it's a smaller arena, and you don't have to do all your stuff, right? You don't have to do all that stuff because all they were doing was let's one each other with all
you
these
know what?
crazy
You might be
moves.
right about that, but it's still the thing that's still an issue with it is that they were still doing too many moves, and like you said, they're supposed to be powerhouses. They're supposed to be Vikings. So even if they did that on Monday Night Raw, it still doesn't. It comes off flat.
It does because they're supposed to be powerhouses. They're
Yeah.
supposed to be like LOD, the Steiners, you name it, a powerhouse team. Why are they giving it up to the New Day? Of all people. Why are the New Day are heels? They're supposed to win by the skin of their teeth.
Exactly. So again, matchups, booking, storytelling, all of it, they fell flat. So Paul Levesque is 1 for 1 for WrestleManias in the Paul Levesque era. I think we all can say we was a little underwhelmed this year,
Hell yeah.
and they got a lot to make up for going into this third year of the Paul Levesque era. And I don't know where you start because there's really no face of the WWE now.
The thing is, though, too, not to harp on WrestleMania, but you're in Sin City. There was like no pageantry, like WrestleMania's the best one. At least when I was watching.
It
growing up.
wasn't, but we didn't see some of the matches either, though.
No, I'm talking about the entrances. And
Yeah,
all
that's what
that.
I'm saying.
Like, it was underwhelming. All of it. Like John Cena, just to Rodney's point, John Cena just coming out like no theatrics, no nothing.
But that's what he's supposed to do.
But just give me something different.
And even with that match,
Yeah.
I would have loved for Cody to come back, and you think he's going to win, right? And John Cena does something shady to beat Cody. Besides this nonsense we saw,
He did though.
I said besides this nonsense we
Like
saw.
what? But like
bruh.
it was gonna be a dirty deed at the end, anyway.
But it was
Right?
overbooked when you're looking at it, and you're just like, this is nonsense. This is some nonsense, right? With the Travis
dumb,
Scott
dog.
thing and all that, and they did the same thing they did last year, the same exact thing minus a few people. That's my biggest problem with WWE
No, they
right
didn't.
now.
You talking
Yeah.
about the Bloodline rules?
Yeah,
That wasn't Bloodline rules tonight.
same thing. I'm not talking about the match steps. They did it 3 times.
There was interference, but it was a different. It was different. It wasn't the
It's
same.
lazy. It's still lazy.
It's lazy,
It's real
but
lazy.
it wasn't similar.
It's the same thing as Roman Reigns, which was lazy booking. Like, as Jim Cornette, shout out to Jim Cornette, it was lazy, right? Super lazy. And that's why DJ's pissed, right? That's why you're annoyed, because you would have rather seen CM Punk in that spot, right? I would have actually rather seen CM Punk come out and turn on Cody Rhodes and Neum, Seth Rollins come out. I'd rather
Be
see
truthful.
anything.
Don't be up here lying, Ted. You would rather see Kofi Kingston come out, kick Travis Scott in the dick, and pin Cody Rhodes for the title. That's
Right.
what you would rather. This would have been the perfect
That-
Kofi Kingston WrestleMania for you if he came out and not just won the tag titles, but won that title.
But I agree though. There is no face to the like. Now
There's
that I'm
no
watching
face
it,
to the
there's no-
WWE now.
There's no face.
What do we get left with?
Jay Uso.
That's not good.
And then Cody's still the face.
Jay Uso
Not
just
no
Go ahead.
disrespect. No, I'm saying
No,
no
go
disrespect.
ahead.
But it's like I can't see him carrying
Cody's
entirely.
the face.
Yo, he just hinted at retiring last night.
Who, Cody?
Jay Uso.
Yeah, because he's 40.
Yes, he just hinted at retiring last night.
What did he say?
He said something about
He's getting a little long in the tooth.
yeah.
So the thing is, Cody was a better challenger than a champion this last year. Right? All his title wins. Who did you think was going to beat him?
What do you mean?
Who did you think was going to beat him?
I thought
Where
that
the orange hairs
I
go?
thought that Roman
Where the
Reigns
orange
or
hairs
CM
go?
Punk was going to beat him.
No, I'm talking about his defenses.
In his defenses, I didn't think anybody was going to beat him for the next year.
That is why.
I thought that he would lose at the next WrestleMania. And honestly, I did not think it was going to be any damn John Cena. I thought he was going to lose to either CM Punk or Roman Reigns.
Right? Those are the people that you could see beating Cody.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody else that challenged him, you could see beating him.
No.
Right? That's why Cody Rhodes, his reign was lackluster. And he was a great champion, don't get me wrong.
You said
Great-
lackluster?
Lackluster.
What made it lackluster?
His defenses, right? His defenses,
How is that his fault?
like,
Wait, he had great defenses.
he
Though.
had great defenses, but his challengers were not great.
How is that his fault?
You know?
What do you mean his challengers weren't great?
They weren't
Like
great.
his KO one was really good.
The matches were good,
Yeah,
but you knew he was going to come out of there
So?
smelling like roses and winning.
So some of our favorite wrestlers, that's what the story was. Like, come on, man. Like, we're gonna sit here and act like we didn't know Goldberg was gonna win 99% of his matches. Like that, some
But they
wrestlers,
built Goldberg like that,
some wrestlers, that's just what it is.
right? They
Right.
built Goldberg like that.
That
Right.
and they built
So-
Cody like that,
So, like, let's take a.
and they built Roman like that, right?
Yeah, but
Like what?
everybody
Like
that
somebody that you expected to win every single time they got in the ring. Like
After a
Roman,
whi- after a while.
But Roman held the belt for what, 3 years?
Yeah.
And every time he got in the ring, I did not think. Only one time I thought he had a chance during the match was Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, Brock Lesnar,
No, I never thought Roman was going to lose to Brock.
Wait, you thought
even
Roman?
Yeah, when they fought in Canada.
even when he
Yeah, I thought there was a chance. Drew
but
McIntyre.
here's my point. Here's my point. You guys are proving my point still though. Because you thought at least one of those dudes was gonna beat Roman.
No, not before the match. I never thought any of them was going to beat Roman. I remember watching the Canadian match, and Sami Zayn hit him with the big boot, and I said, "Oh shit, is Roman about to lose in
Are
Canada?"
we still recording?
Yeah.
All right.
And I said, "Oh shit, is Roman about to lose in Canada?" But outside of that, no. Like
When he fought KO, I thought KO was gonna beat him.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah. This was in the beginning, not near the end. When Paul Heyman,
When Roman Reigns beat Undertaker at WrestleMania, I said this dude's not gonna lose for a minute.
but he didn't beat, that wasn't for the belt though.
I know, but remember when when Vince kept pushing him, I say he's not gonna lose. Like when he finally beat Brock Lesnar, because he lost the first 2 times. When he finally beat Brock, and then they did another one, I said, "Yo, they're killing the Brock Roman Reigns shit."
So
And Brock lifted up the ring and all that shit.
Yeah.
And Roman beat him again. I said, "Oh, he's not losing no more."
no, not after that.
Yeah.
But Kevin was before that. Right? Kevin was before that. Edge and Daniel Bryan was before that.
Yeah, but none of those dudes, and I don't know about the KO part you just said, but
Because
none of
that's
those.
when Roman first came back and got with Paul Heyman.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the second time that he fought Brock Lesnar,
And they lifted
but
the
he
belt.
didn't lose before that either.
He didn't lose nothing before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
So what I'm saying is, right?
that's the only time you could have actually said he might lose is when the second time when he fought Brock.
But even when he fought Edge and Daniel Bryan, right? Like nobody expected that man to pin both of those dudes on top of each other.
Yeah, but nobody expected Roman to lose because at that time Vince was pushing 2 people harder than anybody else. Pause. He was pushing Roman Reigns, and he was pushing the
Bobby Lashley.
no, not Bobby Lashley. He was pushing the other dude, the young dude from A Town Under, and
Oh yeah, but
what's his name?
I forgot his name.
What?
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory. Those were the 2 people that was getting pushed out the door. So there's no way that I thought either one of them dudes was gonna lose for a minute once Vince McMahon was like, the crowd was literally booing Roman Reigns and Vince kept having him win. Remember that, Serge? Like they were literally booing. We were at a WrestleMania when he won. He beat Undertaker, and they were in there booing. And me and you were just sitting there watching it.
For a minute, and it was heavy.
Yeah, we were watching him live get booed.
But the difference with Roman, right, is he left for like what, 6-7 months? He left for 6-7 months and came back. That's the difference, right? And he needed to leave. Same thing with Seth Rollins. I believe Seth Rollins needs to leave.
No, now that you're on this topic, so how do you feel about like the booing with Bianca right now? You think she should go heel, like fully?
I think
Because they can't hide it no more. Even in her match tonight, she acknowledged it. Like she was doing this to the crowd, doing that. Like
well, they're gonna turn her heel
yeah,
because she lost. If she would have won, she would have been John Cena
and then she was doing
because she's
stuff.
forced on the public, unfortunately.
Yes, and even within the match, she lost her composure against Rhea.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
What happened?
They just got to a point where she like Rhea was on the ground and she looked at Rhea and she kept smacking her in the face like, "You always do this shit to me. It's me. I work my way up here. Yada yada yada." And it was like a nice little 30-second thing where she just kept
But that's a
slapping.
throwback, though. Yeah, because she started off as a heel.
Exactly.
So her and Naomi are gonna be hills?
Probably.
Naomi won or lost?
She lost.
She got her ass whooped by Jade Cargill.
Bianca lost.
So, yeah, it's possible.
That's so whack. So
But they teased the James Rio match like very.
Like, I just feel like Cody, he's a great wrestler, right? He reminds me of Bret Hart, his first one.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, he reminds me of Bret Hart's first one. Like Bret Hart's first reign,
When was the first one?
it was
Yokozuna? No.
no, it was after Yokozuna, before he lost to Bob Backlund. Right?
That was his first one.
That was the second one. So his second ring, right? It reminds me of that ring, where he's beating everybody and he's tough, but it's just like he didn't start going, right? He didn't start. It's just like you want this guy to win. You want